Why is
Guess what? No court will not hold it admissible. It's not it's public record. I mean, people say some stupid shit on Xbox.
Ain't that the truth, dude? Shit. And hello, everyone, even though it just started 20 seconds ago and probably no notifications have gone out yet. I gotta open it up on my tablet, anyways. Why is my eye watering? Ugh. Just don't keep on dancing. Dun, 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 da, da, da. Okay, Wisebot is active. That's good. That's good. That's good. At some point, I've got to rearrange things on the layout. All right, audio is working. We're good. We are live. I did warn them last night when I was streaming that I was going to do a stream today and that you'd be joining me. And a few of them do love you, Davis, so there's that.
Oh, nobody loves me. Nobody loves me. Oh God, nobody loves. Oh God, nobody loves me. Nobody loves
Oh
me.
my
Oh
god.
my God.
Oh my god. So
Oh
I love
yeah,
them
so I wasn't gonna cry. I'm gonna cry, and then I'm gonna be a bad bitch afterwards. Okay, like so.
all. Don't want to ruin your makeup. Don't ruin your makeup. You're good.
It's coming. It's running. The seals are running. It's running.
I knew I
Running.
should have worn waterproof mascara.
It's the school waterproof, but it's okay because then I want to wipe my face and wipe my tears, and then I'm gonna be a bad bitch again. you
Yes.
you can't get rid of me, bitch.
Ain't that the truth?
I like
Shit.
that fucking. I do like that one with like Nicki Minaj. She said, "She's like, you can't get rid of me, bitch."
Let's see. Let's see. Welcome, welcome, welcome to whoever's lurking. I see some people. And my god, my eye is like super watery. Like, what in the fuck did I do when I was putting on my makeup? It's like the one corner. It's like, yeah, let's keep dabbing your eye. That's great. But whatever. So it is a lovely Monday. Mm. Currently, it is 27 degrees here. Lovely.
It was that morning, and now it's like 53. It's the weather in this state out here is so fucking weird, yo.
Dude, I got so spoiled with the temperatures being in like the 40s, 50s, occasional 60s. I was like, yes, yes. But no, no.
Uh, I'm when it's winter time, I'm ready for it to be cold.
Right. But here's the
At
thing.
least at a consistent rate, like so that way I can be prepared. Like I don't want to
Right.
go out there and like, oh, I can wear shorts today. Then I go out there and wear shorts, and the wind blasts my ass with an 18-degree weather negative drop. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
what the fuck,
Well, and that's the thing.
bro?
It's like usually by October you start feeling like the temperatures dip. Like the high you'll get like maybe in the 50s, maybe 40s, whatever. At night it gets pretty cold. But no, we were getting spoiled, baby. We were getting spoiled every day with like 40, 50, 60. I was like, yes, lovely. Occasionally a cold day, like out of nowhere. And then it would get warm again. And I'm like, okay, that's weird. Weird flex. And now we're getting like, 20s, 30s, temperatures in the teens and shit. So I'm over it.
Last Saturday and Sunday, we had got like it snowed, but it didn't last. Like it
Mm-hmm.
melted by Sunday morning, but like it was ice. I drove my first time ever driving home in the ice. Oh Lord Jesus.
You gotta be careful.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we just got a snowstorm last Friday. So that was fun.
Yeah.
Oh, they were
Well, yeah.
making it
So
out
you
like we are
got
gonna get so many inches, and like we maybe got like, according to me, I think we got maybe 2 inches, and that was it.
yeah. I don't even think I mean, ours. I don't even think it was an inch. Like it was
Yeah, like
point five. Like you know,
legit,
it's
it
like
it was supposed to like start snowing like
point.
earlier on Thursday night or something. Like they called the advisory at like 4 p.m. on Thursday, and they're like,
It was
"Oh,
like
snow emergency, snow emergency! Y'all
point
get off the
five
road."
slush was what we had. Like
Mm,
point five of slush on the ground. Like I'm like,
dude.
so you mean I gotta go outside and hold my drink, and I'll get ice? That's what I get.
Right?
That's all it is. It's like, That's where'd you get the ice from? Oh, it's from outside. It's in my drink now.
All right.
That's what it is. It's shavings,
Mm-mm.
shavings, it's shaving cream. This is the fuck this is.
Oh my god, it was ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm ready for that big one.
Oh, I'm certain we're gonna get one sometime this month or next month.
I'm ready for that. I'm ready for
Look,
that big stuff. See, but the thing about my job is, guess what? It's
you're
such
fucked.
essential. It's such an essential job. Oh
Hmm.
my God, they will come to your house and pick you up. Police escort, like literally, like, hey, get in the car.
I'd be like, okay, as long as you're giving me a fucking ride home, ride there. I'm not shit.
And that's what I'm saying. As long as, hey, how I got here is how I better get back.
Right?
Get out. A black man getting out
Because,
of a police car
mm-mm.
is like, and not in handcuffs. Oh my God, I would
Oh
brag. I'm
god.
like, I would tell all my friends. I would like, so I was in a police car that day. Oh my God, what did you do? I didn't do anything. I was going to work. Police escort. Like, and like they didn't arrest you. They didn't do anything to you. No, no, we're buds, man. We even had a few cold ones back there. It's like, how you doing, buddy? How you doing, officer?
That's funny.
That was Pam and the kids. I said hello. Yeah.
All right.
I ran into one of the police officers. I was at the Easy Go.
Mhm.
It's a little gas station around here. And I was just casually talking to him. I'm in my police jacket. He's in his uniform. You know what I'm saying? And I'm
Mhm.
like, I'm looking at all the black people in there. Like, yeah, it's my bud, man.
They're like, this
Yeah.
motherfucker about to get tackled.
Like, yeah, act up, get smacked up around here, black people. Yeah. Oh God. You know how many times I didn't book somebody and I don't even say anything.
Mhm.
I don't say anything to them,
Right.
and it's just amazing to me. They come at me like I said something. I'm just asking them casual questions like, "Hey, are you healthy? Are you okay? Are you
Do
injured?"
you need any medications? Like,
Yeah, did
what's
you
your
take
deal?
any medication?
Yeah.
I'm just the guy asking you questions. And they was like, so you working for the police, brother? Huh. They do that. They do that. I'm like, what the fuck? Job turkey ass bullshit is this?
They're so judgmental. They're like, really?
Oh, so these white people trying to arrest me and you working for 'em? What? Okay.
Oh, that's
I
funny.
didn't got called the N word, but like they casually be talking to me and shit. Like
Mhm.
you ain't shit, my nigga, and all this shit. It's a white dude.
Oh my god.
What? What fucking world did I decide to join? Like this is and oh, so this is my topic
Okay.
I have. All right, so I've had my conversation with the wife. I
Mhm.
had a conversation with my mother, who's done some
Yeah.
things in the system,
Yeah. We know.
Yeah.
I
Things
know.
and things, you know, you know,
Shit.
upstanding citizen, but other than that, upstanding citizen of the criminal
She's
community.
nice when she wants to be. When she's all good when she's level. She's nice. She's nice, guys. Don't worry about it.
Hey, good woman, good woman. You're loving
Good.
me, here.
Yeah.
Loving me. Here. But all right, so I've had a conversation with her. I was like, what really grinds my gears, mom? You know what I was like? I told her just like that. You know what really grinds
Mhm.
my gears? Of course, she smirked and laughed a little bit. She's like, my son's so goddamn white, but like,
Right?
it's like it's locked in. I can't even say because he married a white woman. It's how he's always
Yeah.
been. It's how he's always
He's gone to the
been. Day
white meat.
one.
Shit.
Larry's like, you can't even say it's all because he's like white women. No, this is who the fuck he is. It's an Oreo right here. Like
I
he's,
mean, she should have known when
not
she gave you your name. Let's be honest. She should have known.
people. People, this is not an act. This is not he
Mm-mm.
moving up in the world. So no,
No.
no.
He's been like
He's
this since
always
I've known
there.
him.
This is him. He's gonna be this way when he gets divorced. He's gonna be like this. I said you're not wrong, Pam. You're not wrong.
He knows how to code talk. He knows how to switch that dial.
Oh, got it. Buddy, how you doing? How you doing over there? Yeah, yeah.
Cause look, I knew when I met you, like when you had your group of friends and everything, and I come in, I'm just this little white girl, like, hey, and I hear how you guys are talking to each other, and I'm like, okay, okay, I get you. And then when you talk to me one on one, it's a whole different story. I'm like,
So
okay,
how you
I
doing? How
see
you
you,
doing? How you
I
doing? How
see
you
you.
doing? How you
But then
doing,
again,
Cherry?
I'm very similar in
Gnarly.
that sense because just how I grew up and like how we just talk around here in general, and then I can be very proper. So I don't know.
Get
So
what
I
you
get it.
give. You get what you. The way I look at it, you get what you give.
Mhm.
You want to come at me sideways and talk jive? Well, I can do it too.
You can
Okay,
talk it back, yo.
I can talk it back, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. You don't gotta be proper. I got
Side
you.
five on the black hand side, stay cooler than the other side of the pillow. That's what I'm talking about,
Mhm.
baby. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. What was your antennas at, Donna?
But you were saying, go on.
But yeah. So basically, to now finally get into the topic. So my thing is this, because inmates like to judge the level, whatever, no, just the street element in general.
Mhm.
They like to judge you on whatever status you are in life. No matter what you do, there is always, well, you not this.
Yup.
So, because I work for a city jail,
Mm.
I'm not recognized as a real CO. Oh God.
Ooh.
Oh. Oh
Ooh.
wow. Oh wow. Damn. I did not know. Well, how do I get recognized? I'm being very facetious, but he took it very serious. But I'm like, well, how do I be recognized as a real CO? You got to work for a level 5. Really? So the other levels don't matter. Not even 4.
So
Not
you
even.
want me to get stabbed, is what you're
Yeah.
saying.
So in order to be a real CO, I have to work with the most violent people on the planet to be recognized as CO, and B
Mm-mm.
is corrupt is those people that work for and then I will be
Facts.
recognized as a real thing.
Yup.
Because when you listen to the person, that is pretty much what they're talking about. Because
Mhm.
at this particular prison we have here in town, the people there are fucking corrupt. Like these
Yeah.
dirty ass motherfuckers.
Which
You
can
hear
be said
about a
about a lot of
CO going
prisons. Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
And I was like, so in order for me to so me and the conversation reminded me of something. I'm like, why do I feel like I've had this conversation before? And then I boiled it down. It's because it's the same bullshit I've been growing up in my whole life. It's the same dumbass mentality. If
Yup.
when you grow up in
Mhm.
rough neighborhoods, you ain't a real one unless you do this. That's exactly what the fuck it sound like. And I was like, no matter where you go, you can't escape this fucking bullshit. Like no matter where you go, because of motherfuckers like that think like that. Like you really, you're judging me on being a. So there's a difference. I'm like I don't give a fuck either way. I'm
Mhm.
gonna work here and you're going to fucking listen to me at the end of the
Facts.
day. At the end of the day, you're gonna fucking listen to me because you don't work here. I do.
Mhm.
And if you act up, there are, yes, in my particular field of corrections, there is a little bit more level of discipline because it's a more controlled environment
Yes.
because it's only a city jail.
Right.
If you work for a anywhere between level 3 to 5,
Mhm.
you're dealing it's not going to be as controlled cuz like if you work for a level 5, obviously you're understaffed because ain't nobody trying to work in a Rikers Island, San Quentin,
Mhm.
motherfucking I forgot the name of it. It's that prison that be on fucking New Mexico and shit like that. That motherfucking place is dangerous and shit.
Oh yeah, there's so many prisons that are like insanely dangerous that you don't want to
Like
go there. You
working there,
don't.
working the minute you decide you work there, you that is literally the definition of your life is on the line. The minute you walk through the door, you make the sacrifice to get up and go to that motherfucking job
Yep.
because you
But
might
then
not come
again,
home.
the fucking pay better be great. You know what I mean? Like shit.
Uh-huh.
Cause you think I'm gonna risk
Mhm.
my life and limb for some bullshit? You crazy?
I better be getting $40 an hour, man, all day.
Like honestly, with the prisons around us, we don't have too many issues. But like, there's people that have escaped.
Yeah, I mean, it's a
You
small
know.
prison. Yeah, small town prisons are different because I live in a small town. So like, yeah,
Like, yeah, yeah, we have our, county, jail and all that shit, and we've got the major prisons that are more in between of it's like in a nowhere zone basically. They try to make it difficult for you to escape and get to somewhere because there was a one prison. I won't say the name so I don't give out locations, but yeah. So the particular you would drive by this you can drive by this prison, no problem. There's a shit ton of fields. So like you're talking like basically farmland is around this area. And so they're going to have to run a great distance just to get to the road. By then, the fucking, guards in the tower should be able to spot you and hunt your ass down, okay? Unless you got somebody waiting out there on that road, you're fucked. So they don't ever last long when they get out anyway, so there's that. But we also have a bunch of dumb criminals around here, so
yeah, and but like I said, that's the thing. Like people just don't think, you know.
mhm. I agree.
Yeah,
But
people just don't
that
think.
is crazy that they think that you're not an actual CEO until you get to a certain level
Or
and play at a certain level.
like,
No, no,
you
no,
gotta be
no, no.
careful. Yeah, because like, but at the time, the person that's saying this is
A
just
fucking
mad
criminal.
he's not getting.
Like,
Yeah, and that he or she is not getting what they wanted.
yeah,
And I'm not that kind of CEO that's gonna turn my head to certain stuff. Like,
right.
well, at the end of the day, I'm not that guy, bro. The person you're referring to that let you get away with that bullshit, I'm not that guy. So,
And then you might as
you
well
know,
go find that guy and see what he can do for you. And you better hope I don't tell
yeah.
on his ass. Okay, it's just
If
simple
he's
as
not
that.
if he's not in
Shit.
prison already, if he's not
Right.
in prison, he's damn self already. Because most ever since I became one, like I see a lot more faces, you
Mhm.
know, and a lot more people. Like I was like, damn, you hear stories like police going down, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's dangerous out in these streets right now for
It's
like, cause it's two cops where I'm at. They just got fired for a local shooting and stuff like that. So
oh my
it's
god. No,
yeah.
that's
So
crazy.
hell, it was just an Amber Alert. A cop got shot where I'm, you know what I'm saying, like
Mhm.
by somebody. You know what I'm saying. So I'm just like, yeah, like yeah, it's just this shit is real.
Oh yeah, like
I even got
it's
me a gun. You know what I'm saying? I got me a gun just to stay, cause I gotta stay. I gotta stay scrapped. You know what I'm saying? I gotta stay with the, you know what I'm saying, the nine tucked down and you know what I'm saying, right
it's
there.
better safe than sorry, and then especially in that line of field, you have to be careful because you can make enemies. Even though you did nothing to them other than, hey, I'm taking your information, I just work here, you're the bad guy in their eyes. And some people are just so mentally unequipped that they're just like they're so unhinged that they don't give a fuck. They don't blame
Word.
themselves for their own
No,
actions
because
and why they're there.
they didn't know you wear that uniform. They know you wear that uniform.
Yep.
Like, yeah, you wear blue, so you obviously the enemy.
Like it's a dangerous time for police in general. Whether you're working corrections or you're out on a beat, doing your thing, it's dangerous no
Hey,
matter
the
what.
security guard, anything with a badge, you obviously your life is in danger.
Yeah,
Anything with a badge.
exactly.
Because they see the badge, they see the shirt. They don't even think what kind of person you are. They know they think all of you are like that.
Exactly. And all you can do is try to come in with the perception of like, kill them with kindness, try to be nice to these people and like show them that not all cops are the same or whatever.
At the end of the day, when it boils down to it, when the shit go down, it's going you on that team. It don't matter. You
Yeah.
see?
So you can only do so much to try to change the perception of all people in that field, but at the end of the day, it's all up to them.
That's all I knew. At the end of the day, that's their choice.
Nah, that's it's.
It's retarded. Like I said, it's retarded. Like yeah, like I was even talking to my coworker last night. It's like, well, I mean, at the end of the day, the core, when you boil down to our core, like we just people trying to take care of our people. I got coworkers with kids. I got
Yep.
coworkers, you know what I'm saying, who are married like me. You
Yep.
know what I'm saying? I got yeah, they got families to take care of. At the end of the day,
You're trying to make sure
it's not
everybody goes home safe and goes home where they need to go.
yeah. Like we all have an environment where we enjoy working with each other. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why you have to keep your eyes
Dealing with yeah,
peeled.
but
That's the thing.
people think we like yeah, people think we enjoy dealing with these assholes 24/7. No, the day I come to work, we even joke about it too.
Hmm.
The day I come to work and there's not one single inmate in this bitch, boy, I'll be one happy motherfucker, boy. What?
Right.
I be, walking through the dorms like, hey, I'm about to take a nap right here, yo.
I
Consider
mean,
this my next 6 checks.
I think the thing
Like,
is, it's like society would have to change to an extreme for that to even be even close to possible. I mean, a lot of the reason why people are in prison is because poverty, obviously. People resort to a level of, stealing or doing whatever they have to do to survive. I get it. There's people that have addictions and they don't have the means to get clean or, you know, get on the straight and narrow. Um, you have people that are dealing with mental health issues and it's untreated and they just go off the deep end in a sense. And I'm sorry for the lack of a better term, but that's what it is. It's like your mental health, it takes one little thing to fucking just trigger you and like you just have a whole meltdown. So I think society would have to change for the better. I think, as much as I drill this in everybody's head, like there would have to be a living wage. Even if people are disabled, those people need a living wage. If they're not able to work, their check should be able to cover all their needs. Not picking and choosing between medications. Healthcare and mental health services should be available to everybody. You know, but the problem is we live in a world where it's all money driven and they don't care about anybody else. It's about making the corporations and higher society richer than helping anybody on the lower end of the totem pole. So I digress because you all know how I can just go and rant and rant and rant about that. But in other news,
but yeah, that's mine. But yeah, that's the one thing that kind of like, yeah, like that's one thing that
mm-hmm.
just sticks out.
Yeah, I
And
totally
I'm
get
on,
that. And you're a
and
good
it's like,
dude.
yeah, it's like, and it's like, I mean, I'm glad, I glad, I mean, like, yeah, like hell, even my mindset since I've been in this field in the last six
Mm-hmm.
months, my mindset's different.
Yeah,
It's a lot different. It's a
yeah.
lot different. Like how I look. Well, I mean, hell, I was looking over my shoulder before,
Well,
before I worked.
which is
Now I'm just
understandable.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's to the extent where now I gotta feel like I gotta ride around strapped, like, and I
Mm-hmm.
am.
And
Like,
hi, Glacier. I see you in the chat. But yeah, like I think all of us in different parts of society, we always look over our shoulder. But even now, with the way things are, you really have to look over your shoulder with the career field that you were in. So it's like all you can do is like you're a good dude. You're just trying to do good in the world. I get that. You're just trying to make, get your paycheck, do your thing, support yourself and your family, and that's that.
I mean, it's the same thing if I chose a different line of work. If I chose to go into the streets, it's like I gotta look over my
Damn
shoulder for
straight.
somebody else. So at
Now,
the end of the day, like,
and like I will
it,
say this, it's different for me than it is for you. Like, yes, I might be a white woman in this society and I shouldn't have to look over my shoulder, but I do. I have to because there's fucking creepy ass motherfuckers out there that are willing to pick up, any woman on the street and assault them or do some shit like that. Like, I'm paranoid enough when it comes to that shit. But like, shit.
they're like, you want some candy?
I got a puppy hair for you.
Yeah, about to say, oh, your mom or dad said I can pick you up. It's fine.
Like, it's fucked.
It's,
It's so fucked.
I'm Uncle Ray. I'm Uncle Ray.
It's Uncle Ray. You don't know
Oh,
me, but your
my
mom
name,
and
my
dad
real
know
name is,
me. Like, it's all good.
yeah, your mom and dad. He said Uncle Ray, but it's Uncle Rapey. That's
Oh
that's
yeah,
because of you. Uncle Rapey, like it's my name, like actually.
fucking stranger danger right there. Shit.
Hey, Fred, the Flintstone with the mustache on his face,
You know
like,
how fast I'd book it? Like if I saw somebody just like creeping on me, and I do get paranoid sometimes because I'll like see a car like slow up beside me and like start creep crawling. And I'm like, no, 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 not today, not today. I'm booking it.
and it's like, yeah, it's different too, cause like I was getting well, I didn't have my gun at the time, but I had just was getting gas. I was getting gas in my car, like my car was almost low. I was like, oh yeah, I'm on like the first line before you
Mm,
hit E. I need gas,
yeah,
you know. So I'm like, let me do this now, and I ain't trying to do it in the morning. Like as I'm getting gas, I see this dude standing over there, by the like, little area where you go into the gas station
mm-hmm,
itself. He's standing in the cut with a black hoodie and stuff on, black and gray hoodie.
yup,
Then like he started walking up on me, and I'm like, hey, and like I'm already kind of like in. I'm still in work mode when I get off a little bit because shit just went down at work. Some dude bust his head and try to swing on some cats and stuff like that. Yeah, so I'm still in work mode. I
Mhm.
see some dude walking up on me in the cut. I pumping my gas at this point. I'm like, hey man, step back. And this is the day before I got my gun. So I'm like, yo, like literally, because I planned on going to get it the next day
Mhm.
and everything like that. And I'm like, dude walked up on me. If I had my gun, I would have like, yeah, like I'm like I wouldn't have shot him, but like he walked up
It
on
would
me
have been a
pretty close,
warning. Yeah.
like yeah, he didn't say nothing about what he was doing. He just walked up on me, and
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
don't like
hey man,
that. Like I
stay. I said, stay where you. I said, stay right where you at, because I would have just took the gas the gas thing and sprayed him with it. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
if he got too close, I'm like, yeah, like hey man, stay back, man. Like what you?
Well, and that's the thing. It's
He's like,
like
oh man, my bad, man. I didn't mean to scare you like that. I was just trying to see if you got some change. I said, oh god,
dude,
man.
you need to announce that. You don't need to like stare at me. You don't need to come closer. Just say
He
something
didn't
and
say
then
excuse me, nothing. He just kind of walked with a serious look
mm-mm.
on him. Like he coming at me, like he coming at me. I'm like,
Look,
I'm like,
I've had my incidences of like when I would
anybody else would have shot your ass, man. You can't be doing that. Like,
well, and that's why I would
like
always like carry like a knife or something on me at night when I'd go out walking somewhere. Like I'd have a knife or like my keys in between my fingers just in case. Like because I was like I would go to meet up with somebody late at night. Not even that late. It would be like 10, 11 p.m. But you got to think what was all around in my neighborhood was like bars and some creepy ass motherfuckers. Okay, we had a train station. There's a shit ton of there's a lot of activity at that train station that's gone down over the years. Like people showing up dead. So there's that. So like I was always on point. Like I would always be like paranoid. I'd be looking over. There'd be people trying to talk to me like, "Oh, let me buy you a drink." Like, no, bitch. No, do not come creeping up on a female when she's walking alone at night. Like, no. I'm having people
hell
ask me
no.
what the time is when they can look over at the train station and see the goddamn clock on the goddamn building there. Like, what the
That
fuck?
time, motherfucker. It is
You got
not
your
the
phone. You can
19.
look. Like,
This is
shit.
not the 19 motherfucking 70s where you ask a random person. No, bitch, there's phones, clocks on the wall everywhere you
Yep.
go. Like,
Yep.
yo, you really don't even need to start a conversation like that at
Look,
this
I had
point.
some
Cause it,
dude, legit, I was walking. I could see the person I was meeting up with. And this dude came out of nowhere. It was dark. He was riding his bike, and then he goes and turns around behind me and comes back and tries to start picking me up on his bike, dude. On his bike. Like, I'm like, no, 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 no. We are not doing this. You do not creep up on a female. And no, not in the dead of night. This is why I hold a knife on me. No. And here's the thing, people, if you don't know, it's legal to carry a knife. It just has to be about the length, I think, of your palm or the width, or I don't know. It just has to go this way. Okay? Boom. As long as the blade's shorter than that, you're good. So I just carried as protection. I never had to use it, but I was always told, like, when I went to go meet up with this person the first time, and my dad and Brenda, they were all paranoid. They're like, the train station, you're meeting at the train station? Oh, no, 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 no. Take a knife with you. Take a knife with you. Nope. We ain't playing. Because there have been people that have gone missing and all that shit. And, like, there was incidences where there was things that showed up dead at the train station in boxes, and it's a lot. There's still a missing person from like I don't know the 80s. I think I could be wrong. Uh, let's see. Glacier, aka Jay, says it's good to be here finally.
no.
I'm glad you showed up because I think Saber was in the chat when I was said I was going to stream, and look who's not here. Huh. I'm just an asshole. So Saber, if you're watching this on the playback, I'm not being mean. I promise. Oh my god, let me drink some water. And other news. Hold on.
Yeah, what you got? You got anything in other
Mm,
news? I got
okay.
weeks.
I'm gonna touch this real quick. Okay. Well, I'm gonna tell you an incident that happened right before I got in here. Someone sent me a link to somebody's Instagram. Well, I'm not gonna click on somebody's link to Instagram because you never know. I don't know this person very well. They're coming from Tumblr, so I'm like, no. Anyways, this person then asked if I knew some other bitch that did like that was on Insta that does Twitch, and I'm like, he's like, do you know her? And I'm like, I click it, I go into my Insta the app, and I type in the display name that was in the URL, and I'm like, no, why would I? And they're like, oh, they do Twitch too. Motherfucker. Not all of us females that do Twitch know each other. Like, and then
Big facts. Y'all
proceeds to
know.
make a comment about, well, they got nice big boobs like you too. And I'm like, so because I'm a woman, I have boobs, and I do Twitch, we're supposed to know each other? Like, I'm entirely
Like, how does
confused.
that start? Like, oh, we got boobs. I got boobs.
Right?
Let's be.
Like, boob crew. Like, no, that's not how it works. Like, no.
Other big boob bitches actually do not like other big boob bitches. Like, no, you're
Sometimes,
taking
yeah.
money.
Sometimes.
No, no, bitch, you taking money from me, bitch. Now I gotta cut you.
My more problem with females in general is like some are just too catty for me and are just too self-absorbed and assholey that I just can't. I fucking can't. This is why most of my friends are males, and that leads me to a whole another story. Um, Glacier says Saber's never here. Exactly. He shows up for like a little bit, especially when I do the nighttime streams. Shows up for a little bit, might talk for a while, but if there's a sign of other people, he like disappears. So I don't know what his deal is, but whatever. Um,
He said, I need you to myself.
all right. Like he'll usually chill for a bit if like Glacier's in the chat, but like I had a couple people coming because I got raided last night. So Nightmare raided me with some of his viewers, and that was really dope. So shout out to Nightmare King B. He's dope. Um, and all of a sudden Saber disappeared, and I'll be like, okay, cool, cool. I'll sit here and talk to myself because the people that came in with Nightmare weren't saying anything. So I was like, all right, that's dope, guys. But yeah. Other news that relates to the whole random people saying stuff to me. Somebody tried a white knight for me, I guess, on Insta. And I had touched base on this in some of my gaming streams the last few nights. The one night I brought it up. This guy tried a white knight for me under one of my pictures. I forget which one it was. If I can pull it up, I will. Cause I can't remember off the top of my head. But it was funny because we laughed at it at the time because Ray, if anybody who doesn't know, I don't know if Davis has met Ray, but I know Ray from Instagram. Ray's always been nice to me. He pops in the chat from time to time. Very nice, very sweet, all good. Ray made a funny comment about cannibalism. Hold on. And I know a lot of people wouldn't find that funny. Okay, I think it was under my Dream Girl and Dreamland picture.
I got a quick side note.
Hmm.
Okay. I just want to run some down. I'm not trying to interrupt the story too much, but I
Okay,
just
go
want
ahead.
to run down. All right, so I worked out every day last week, obviously.
Yeah.
Like I do every week. Okay.
Uh-huh.
I worked out Saturday.
Uh-huh.
Well, I worked a double yesterday. I worked from 7 to 3, 3 to 11.
Mm-hmm.
Little poop. And then I worked out last night with a friend who's like trying to get into fitness. So, right after work. So like from 12 to 1, whatever like that. If you were me,
Mm-hmm.
and like I'm debating, I'm going back and forth in my mind about this.
Okay.
Would you work out tonight?
What, so you don't have to do it tomorrow?
No. I mean, I'm going to do it regardless. I'm going to go to. If I don't go today, I'm going to go tomorrow.
Right.
But I'm just like I'm so tired. I guess I feel so sluggy. Kind of like, kind of
You
tired.
don't
And I
have the
just want to do my
motivation,
laundry.
really. Yeah.
Yeah, I
mean,
wanted to do my laundry, talk on here, and then like
look,
consider them. But then I'm gonna meet up with a friend later to watch Monday Night Raw. So it's kind of like, I could, but then no. I'm probably just go. I'll just
it would
double
probably
up
be
and work
safer
my ass off
tomorrow
tomorrow.
because
Yeah,
give your body that time to rest because obviously your body's telling you something. It's like, hey,
like sit the fuck down.
you need to
Okay.
chill because you're working all this time. On top of that, you're throwing in workouts left and right, and your body's like, yo, I need a break. I need to
Hey, just rest, bro. Rest, bro, and then watch some
rest.
wrestling later. And be a fat ass and eat you some ground turkey
Yeah.
chili. Yeah, with the sweet corn in it. Okay.
All right.
I needed a
That's all good,
I
boo boo.
needed I needed a bad bitch check real quick. I just needed
It's
a
all
bad
good.
bitch check.
You need a break, okay? You deserve a
I'm
break.
like, is it okay? I need like, is it okay? Because if
You
you
need
say
my
it's not okay,
permission.
I'm like, Okay, we're going. We're going. Okay, continue.
Okay,
I'm sorry. I just needed to
so
check. I
as you
need a
all
second
know,
voice. Mhm.
I had posted a picture a few days ago, whatever it was. At this point, it's been 4 days. It was entitled "A Dream Girl in Dreamland." It's got a cotton candy style, like very flawless makeup job, I will say. Ray made a funny comment, and we all laughed about it because I saw it while I was on stream. And so Ray said, "You're so yummy. Lucky I'm not a cannibal, but people can change." And I thought it was funny. I sincerely thought it was hilarious. And we laughed. This motherfucker who is using, I will say this dude is using an Austin Theory photo as his picture. I don't know if he's trying to pass it off as himself, but bitch, you're using Austin Theory as your display picture. You cannot tell me otherwise unless you are seriously a doppelganger. But whatever, I digress. Then
What
tries
are
to
you, a
white
fucking
knight,
mango
and he goes,
pretty boy?
this guy then responds to Ray's tweet, or not tweet, but the comment, and goes, "What?" And then he does a bunch of crying laugh emojis. He goes, "So this is how you choose to flirt?" And I was like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, no, we're not playing this game." And then I said, in response, "We laughed on stream about it." He then responds with, "Yo, how can you fucking not?" Bunch of crying laughing emojis again. It's hilarious. As a dude myself, his game is embarrassing us. Okay. And then so I have to respond, well, seeing how he's my friend, I don't have an issue with him. And then all of a sudden this guy changes his fucking tune and it's like, "Yo, what the fuck now? That I know he's your friend. I've got no issues with him either." I'm like, I didn't ask you to white knight for me, bro. At all.
Nope.
Then I had somebody a day later start with Stalker. And you remember Stalker. Um
Hmm. I do.
someone started and Stalker's on my Tumblr, so and it happened under something. Oh, because Stalker sent me this stupid picture in my asks that was like of like different positions and he said something funny with it. And then someone called him an idiot and I was like, "Yo, yo, yo. He might be an idiot, but he's my friend. Leave him the fuck alone. I have no problem with him." And then everybody changes their tune then. Like, can y'all like chill the fuck out? I don't need you to white knight for me, like unless like Davis knows when he needs to step in and say something to somebody. But for the most part,
Yeah.
I handle my shit. You know what I mean?
You know what the fuck it is.
Exactly. And I was explaining, and hey, Saber, look who showed up.
Right? Bing bong.
Bing bong, fuck your life.
Your life.
So,
Yo, all I had season. Respectfully.
so yeah, I was like, what the fuck? We were just talking about you for a little bit because you weren't in here, and I said I was gonna do this, and yeah, you'll see.
Hey,
Um,
just know if I'm bringing the turkey to dinner, just know that I'm in her. You heard?
hey, but yeah, so and that's why I explained if I once I get this Discord server up, I'm gonna try to work on it when I get off of here, so we can finally all talk together. I think I'm overthinking it and trying to like, you know, be too cautious with it. But I was explaining last night, I was like, if I get this Discord server going, I let you all in. Y'all better watch yourselves, because if Davis is in there, well, Davis is already in there as my moderator. You fuck around, you're going to find out, okay? You piss him off, you piss me off, or you're coming sideways at somebody for no fucking reason, you're going to get booted. I'm just saying. like,
Right?
like, I ain't having none of it. Like, don't harass nobody. Don't be an asshole for no reason. You're good. We talk shit. It's great. Simple as that.
What you gonna tell Joe Byron right now?
Hey, baby, take me out to dinner.
Hey, yo. You see these dogs in your front yard? Just know
No,
I'm
I'm
upstairs
calling
going hard.
hard. Bing bong. Saber says
Yo, Ariana
servers are normally
Grande, come take a
civil
ride on the cyclone.
from the ones
I
I've been
miss
in,
you.
so we Gucci. Okay, I look. The thing is, Saber, I'm just throwing down ground rules. Like I actually made a thing, like a welcome thing, so that way, like a little set of rules in general. Like they're just, I don't care what people post. It's just like be appropriate to an extent. Like I don't need anything overly vulgar. Y'all don't need to be dropping like some people banging or anything. unless that's something y'all are into. Everything is age appropriate. Like I prefer 18 plus just because we do get mouthy and shit like that, and we say shit. So, but for the most part, as long as y'all kind of one another, don't be fucking weirdos. You're all good.
Come take a ride. Your mama come take a ride on a cyclone.
I didn't do my fucking eyebrows when I did my makeup. I was rushing everything else and I forgot to put to fill in my eyebrows. But my eyebrows are alright. They look a little lighter than anything, but oh well. What else can we discuss? What else do I want to go over?
oh yeah, hey, R.I.P. Bob Saget. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P.
Yeah,
Yo.
man. We were discussing
Yeah,
this a little bit last
R.I.P.
night. It's so fucked.
You know what I'm saying? No, hey,
America's
that that
dead.
that was a shocker. Hey, and I haven't talked to you since Betty White didn't make 100, man. I'm like, why?
Right?
Why?
But you know
Right around
what?
the corner.
Apparently her last words was her husband's name. Like she just said Alan and that was it. I'm like,
Song,
that
you
touches
know,
my fucking heart. You know what I mean?
oh, man, it was like, man, I really wanted her to hit that mark, man. I was like, man, she would have.
Yeah.
The only one that's left that can make it is Clint Eastwood. He 91.
What about wait? How old is Bob Barker? Cause he's still alive.
Oh, shit, he probably already hit 100. Shit.
And I'm dropping socials in this chat, so if y'all ain't following me, there's Twitter, there's Insta, there's TikTok, and there's Space Hay. And I act a fool on TikTok, so there you go. Welcome.
Hey, yeah, he got two. Yo, he's next up. He
Uh,
got 2 more years though.
Saber said tough start to the year, and then he also said, "How is Queen Elizabeth?" I've heard she's had some health struggles, but she's like 95.
Wait, who?
He was asking about Queen Elizabeth. I believe she's 95 years old. That's why the running thing, like if you go on TikTok, the running thing a lot between a lot of them is like, you snatched up the wrong white old woman. You were supposed to get the queen.
Great.
Like I've seen a bunch
Yeah,
of
she
those.
is 95. Shit, I thought that motherfucker was already goddamn
I mean, her
shit.
husband like died last year, I believe. So or earlier,
Right.
yeah, last year.
Yeah.
But then again, he was older than her, and they were technically related. So
See, he was like he died. Yeah, he died at age 99. Yeah. I was like, dang man, just
he
let him
was
hit that
looking
one mark.
rough. Like
He was, but I mean, hell, if you live 100 damn years, shit, everybody, shit. I'm not expecting to be my young handsome self at that age. Shit.
that's true. I mean, Betty
At
looked
that
really
age,
good for her age. Like she was looking real good.
I'm like, damn, like the body to hold up 100 years. You see, it's like, man, I'm barely human, yo.
I mean, it's all
I'm
about
immune. I'm
genetics
not.
and what you do to your body. And I mean, even then, you don't even know when your body's going to give out. You know what I mean? So it's.
She didn't live through it. You lived to 100. You didn't seen everything. You didn't
Mm-hmm.
seen civil rights. You didn't seen the Great Depression. You didn't seen everything.
Oh, yeah.
If
It's
you're in like
insane.
the 90s, if you're in your 90s, yo, you didn't seen everything, yo.
Oh, God.
You didn't live through everything. You didn't heard about this motherfucker getting
Mm-hmm.
shot, that motherfucking. I told my wife straight up, I don't see myself living that goddamn long. Cause I'm like, hell nah. You know how much shit I didn't see. I didn't live through COVID. I didn't. I didn't. I didn't. I didn't see some shit. I don't want to see no more shit.
Right?
I
I mean,
said,
it's
look,
too much you see in your lifetime. It's crazy to think about.
yeah, the thing like you live 80 years. If you live 80 plus years,
I'd be
just
happy
to
with a
think.
nice, ripe old age. I've seen enough. I got to enjoy, like, my family for as long as I did. And then, peace out. I just don't want to go
My
painfully.
grandbabies
That's
and
all.
had babies, and they babies and had babies. Like, yeah, it's time to go, bro.
I'm good. No more free babysitting over here.
Right, like my kids and had kids, and they kids and had kids. If I live that old and they all in their 20s,
Yeah.
no. Everybody in their 20s and up, oh hell no. I'm like, damn, I didn't live through 5 sets of grandkids. Like shit.
Mm. I mean, you're lucky enough to
No.
survive your own damn kids. Like, let's be honest.
Hey, facts.
Because depending on the type of kids you got, they're gonna stress you the fuck out. Like, mm-mm. Then
I'll be
again.
old grandpa playing that shit in the background like bing bong, fuck up. Has emailed me they cannot access master physics.
But
I tried master physics
I
challenge.
don't
I
know.
took it
It's
to the
it's
second
sad all
one.
the news that's coming out. I did hear there was another death
Yeah.
that came. Then again, this guy kind of deserved it in the long run. I don't know if y'all heard, but there was a criminal case with Robert Durst, I believe his name was, and he was convicted of like killing his wife. Well, he wasn't convicted of his wife, but like his wife's friend or some bullshit. Well, he apparently died in prison today, so there's that. He was getting life anyways. Dude was 78. He apparently dealt with COVID like over a month ago.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, he died today. Yeah,
Yeah, I
fuck
saw
that
that
nigga
on Twitter
pussy.
like right before I like started the stream because I was getting ready and I happened to spot it.
Yo, hardest part about my job is like there's a dude in there right now. He didn't kill his like wife and kid, shot them both in the head, then chopped their bodies up.
Did you tell me about this guy before? Like I feel like last time we talked we discussed something similar, but I could be wrong.
Well, it just the dude just came in this past
Oh,
Thursday.
okay, okay. Maybe it was a different
Yeah, it
person.
just happened. It was a dude. Last time I talked to you, I told you about a dude that came in. He had like 19 different like fucking charges.
Mm.
Like motherfucker, goddamn, fucking
It's
criminal
so
element is
crazy
real,
to
yo.
think like how someone could do that. Like it's just like
Yeah, and I'm up here I gotta be fucking professional and serve this bitch dinner. Lucky I don't spit in this motherfucking shit.
right. You got to be 100% professional like in a sense almost non-biased towards them in a sense. Like you have to act like there's nothing wrong that your moral code isn't like
Hey,
telling you to
you
pop
want
this
some
motherfucker.
dinner? Right? You want some dinner? Uh, shut the fuck up. You don't eat, bitch. I
So
hope you fucking choke on your spit.
like I totally get it. It's crazy.
Run your head.
Which
I wish I could advise him, run your fucking head through this fucking wall, you dick bitch. I ain't saving you.
which speaking of, I did watch that new Ted Bundy Hulu movie, and that was
Sorry, I thought it was old though.
no, that just released, boo boo.
'Cause I know
Wait, did you,
who did Zach Efron do a few years back?
Zach Efron did Ted Bundy? They did that on
Okay, yeah,
Netflix.
okay. I was like,
That
yeah, he
came
did one of
out.
them type of.
That came around the time they did the I think it's like the Ted Bundy tapes or some bullshit like that. I forget what it was called. That documentary series about it. And then they shortly after that they released the one with Zach Efron playing him, which I feel like goes into a more of a timeline kind of situation where I feel the one with Chad Michael Murray on Hulu was more like almost like a thriller, almost like a horror kind of like drama of sense because they did kind of amping it up a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see. Glacier says Hollywood needs to stop turning serial killers into celebrities. How many Ted Bundy movies are we getting? Um, to be fair, a lot of these serial killers have always been popular, like ever since their case became a thing. But Ted Bundy's case was back in like the 80s, right? Like late 70s, 80s, I think it was. So, motherfucker was already getting popular. People thought he was handsome, okay? They thought he was the sexiest man alive. There's no way he could do this. He had groupies. Look at Richard Ramirez. That motherfucker did some crazy shit. Though he wasn't very thorough. You know, being the Night Stalker, you would think he'd be more thorough, but a lot of his people escaped and survived, so. But I digress. You gotta think a lot of these types of people, even though they do something so heinous and they do something crazy, there's people out there that are just like, he's innocent. He's too beautiful to do that. They got groupies galore. There's like this one woman that goes groupie, like she's a fucking groupie for these serial killers. She just hops one to the other. Shit. I just find that shit fascinating. Like I find serial killers interesting. I find mobsters very interesting. It all fascinates me. And I will give it to Chad. Chad, he looked the part.
Chad,
Chad
he's
Michael
thinking
Murray.
about the
The Chad.
Chad.
It was the Chad, wasn't it? It might have
It
been the
was the,
Chad.
it might have been the Chad that she was thinking about.
I gotta say, he looks
Her
good for his
voice.
age. Okay, the guy's like 40 now.
Man, Chad, man, that nigga ain't never gonna age. That's the one white man on the
No.
planet, along with Zac Efron, that's
Mm.
never gonna really truly fucking start aging.
Look, look, the hair worked for him. The mustache, I don't know what it was, but that mustache, it was getting to me. I was like, well, you got daddy vibes. I'm about it. He's in great shape.
Man, man, I want to hang with Michael Chad Murray, man. Like that's my homie, man. Like I'm like, yo, man, let's go pull some bitches together. I'm married, but I will be
Mm.
your wingman, man. Like I will distract bitches for you, like just so you can get some bitches. Like,
Look, he's in great shape. I mean, I saw him while he's in this movie, and I'm like, oh my god, like he looks like he's unchanged. Like he is incredible shape. Great actor. He still does a great job. He knows how to play a part, especially of a fucking lunatic. Like the way they painted Ted in this one, like he was like unhinged. I think it's the side of him that we didn't really see in the Zac
it's
Efron one, where it's
crazy.
like the mental breaks and such like that.
It's crazy. Like he probably that motherfucker down there in hell looking up. Like, man, they got some handsome ass dudes playing me
Right?
in the last few movies. Like.
Right? Damn straight.
Yeah,
Saber
I'm looking at it right now.
said.
The Ted Bundy American Boogeyman. It's an hour and 30 movie.
Mm-hmm. I felt it felt more like a horror movie in a sense. That's the vibe that I
Yeah,
got.
how they did the Bates Motel, but he just kind of made it a series.
Yeah. Let's see. Saber
Yeah.
said, real question is how many more Fast and Furious movies are we going to get? Well, The Rock isn't going to do anymore because he basically said that Vin
Man,
Diesel
fuck
is
them, man.
manipulative. So,
Rock said, fuck them, bro. They want to talk shit.
well, no, look, Vin brought it upon himself because he started being a douchebag to The Rock in the beginning when he
Yeah,
joined.
Tyrese is being a bitch. Like, yeah, like I was just talking to my moms about that. Like, I was just like, yeah, like the Rock said he not coming back. That shit, I don't blame
Hmm.
him. Shit, if a motherfucker kept talking shit to me and the rest of the cast up here just letting the shit go down, like, well, fuck y'all.
All right.
Like, technically, Tyrese, you came in at the second
Mm.
movie, so what? You ain't really part of their family either. You
Like,
want
boo
to
boo, you should have stuck to your
arrow?
modeling then, huh? Goddamn.
Yeah, like. Yeah, but like you and fucking Ludacris came in too fast, too furious. Like,
Yeah. See, the thing with Luda is at least he's nice to everybody. He's got that sweet personality, so it's like, he gets along with people. But
I mean, the Rock
Tyrese and
played it.
fucking Vin have this fucking superiority complex, and they think they're like their shit don't stink, and that's the problem.
Yeah, what the Rock played in Fast Five, Six, Seven, and Eight, and
And
Fate,
they
and then
brought
the
John
Fate,
Cena
the
in,
eight.
and one of
Yeah,
them.
and then Hobbs and Shaw. So that's 5 movies you didn't, 5 to 6 movies you didn't play in. Like this man is a
Hmm.
part of that shit. Like,
Oh yeah. Let's see. Glacier says, whose career fell harder, Lindsay Lohan or Taylor Lautner?
who's fail?
Yeah, whose career fell harder? Fell off harder. I mean,
Taylor,
okay. See, the
because
thing,
Lindsay recovered.
yeah, but Taylor Lautner, he's been doing his own thing. I don't even know what he's been doing.
Well,
Um,
I mean, Lindsay Lohan's kind of like, not like
she's
she's not. I mean, nobody's gonna be as big as they was, but
she's
she
trying to
got her
rebuild
shit
herself
together.
back. She's really
Yeah,
trying to.
yeah, she
She,
tried. So yeah,
okay, yeah. In that sense, I would say Taylor's kind of. But the thing is, Taylor didn't have the whole downfall like Lindsay did. They're like two different people. Taylor just hasn't done any current movies, or at least that I know of. Then again, I don't pay attention to his career. I mean, Twilight was
well,
about
honestly, I can't really compare the two because like
apples
Taylor
to
would have,
oranges. Apples to
yeah,
oranges.
like he had what a few good joints, and stuff like that. And then,
The thing people have to realize is Taylor Lautner, on his own, he got a start in Twilight. I don't know what he did before that. Oh no, he did Shark Boy and Lava Girl. I can't forget
Shot
his root.
Girl,
Mm.
what's the new Scooby Doo? Cheaper by the dozen, two, you know, side piece movies,
He
and
made his
stuff.
money early on, so now he doesn't really have to worry about it. Let's face facts.
So all right, I'll go like this. If you're talking from a side piece perspective, then he's in the conversation. But since he's never really the main milk and honey of any of his
Facts.
movies, the
That's
biggest
facts.
movies he's played in, you can't really compare him to Lindsay Lohan because Lindsay Lohan has always been the
Exactly.
main motherfucking point,
You got to think
focal
she
point.
she was a star. Like so many movies she did. She was the main. She was the main bitch. Okay, you got
Like
Mean
yeah, she
Girls.
played
You have
Herbie, Mean
Herbie. Yep,
Girls, like Herbie, Mean Girls. It Takes Two. Like she's that's her shit. That's all her shits.
exactly. So you can't compare apples to oranges, Glacier. I know you tend to do that sometimes and you don't realize you're doing it, but that's apples to
I'm sorry,
oranges.
not Takes Two. The Parent Trap.
Oh
Correction.
yes,
I'm
Parent
sorry.
Trap. Um,
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, yeah. Parent
God, that
Trap.
was
Yeah.
mm, Chef's kiss.
Oh, yeah, Just My Luck. Yeah, the
Oh my
Teenage Drama
God.
Queen, Freaky
Oh,
Friday,
and Chad Michael Murray
Life
was in that
Size.
one. So,
Yeah, Life Size. Yeah,
oh my God, I loved Life Size. I totally forgot about Life Size. I probably have it on
Machete.
tape.
Yeah, Georgia Rule.
Oh my God. Now, where she fell off is when she started going a little crazy with the alcohol and whatever else she was doing, and when she was hanging around
Of
Paris and
course.
Brittany, and they were all a hot mess express. Um,
No, no doubt, no
she
doubt.
had a rough couple years, but I mean, could we compare her to maybe Amanda Bynes? Maybe, but even then, Amanda wasn't at
Yeah,
the
and you can
highest
say like,
point like Lindsay. So it's
nah, not a lot of people had a high point. Like, I mean, Lindsay Lohan's career was
hmm
like you can't even compare Megan Fox to her. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
oh
Lindsay
my.
had a
And we all know how I feel
pretty.
about Megan.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And Lindsay, like I said, Lindsay's like height from like
hmm
98 to like 2007.
She
That's
was
a good
untouchable.
8 to 9 year run. Yeah, that's as a child star.
I agree. She was untouchable.
Yeah, like that's a good run. Like you know what I'm saying. Most people don't. If you look at most people's careers, they don't have like long tenured runs like that. Yeah, like so for like almost 10 years, she was on top, and then pretty much like anybody else, drugs and shit like that just kind of come in the picture.
Yeah, so it's tough to say. Now, if you want to compare somebody or movies or compare somebody else that might be equal level, then. But I think Taylor, he kind of stepped away. Like I don't think he's done
Yeah,
anything really current. He might do some side projects, but I think what he did is he was smart with his money. He made that money early on, probably invested. His parents might have been smart with it, invested it somewhere, and now he doesn't have to worry about taking roles. So the fact is, he can also model. He's got a gorgeous face, gorgeous bod. He can do it.
yeah. I think he's like. I mean, I think he's just. I mean,
And
he's. Like I said, it's kind of like the Harry Potter kids. It's like
mm-hmm.
like they had some great movies. You know what I'm saying? But it's kind of like
but
yeah. At the same time, this is the only role you ever kind of really fit. You're not really like that, in my
and
eyes. You
and the
know,
thing is Twilight probably really set him over the edge. Like it really did him.
that's a question you got to ask for Kristen Stewart. Christian,
Kristen
what's her
Stewart,
name?
yeah, that
Yeah,
bitch. Okay.
that's a question you got to ask for her because she's the main star of the film. You know what I'm saying? If she fell off or something like that. But as for Taylor, yeah, I'm going with I'm going with he's not he can't really compare him. And also I don't know his life like that, but I don't think he has anything his
He's not
career
worried
fall
about
off
it.
has anything to do with like
Yeah.
drugs or
No, no.
anything like that.
From what I understand, he was, he's clean, he's good. I think he's engaged to a girl that's also named Taylor, which is weird. Um, but hey, you do you. Um, but he never had that
It's like you
fall
think
from
the
grace
girl
kind
named
of
Ellen.
moment, so a little hard to compare.
Just because my last name is Davis, I want your last name to be Davis. And then when we
Let's
get
see.
married, you don't have to change your name because you're already a Davis.
Uh.
Shut the fuck up. Mushy bullshit. but yeah, but no, but yeah. I mean, that's my answer.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because he didn't have the same fall from grace, and you're
It's not. Yeah, it's not
it's
really
apples to
like. Yeah,
oranges. It
it was
really
a
is.
short. That Twilight run was very short lived.
But he made bank off that shit, and you damn well know it.
Of course. Oh, of course. Everybody did. Anybody, even if you were extra, you got paid for that.
Now, Kristen Stewart, she kind of fell off the face of the planet. Like some of the movies that she's making now aren't that great. Like I didn't even see the new Charlie's Angels, but from my understanding, it was garbage. Um,
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you can't replace like hell. Drew Barrymore and Cameron
mm,
Diaz and Lucy Liu. You know what I'm saying? They did great, but I mean, like There's
Nothing's
a
gonna
lot of fans that are
compare.
like, well, you're never gonna replace Farrah Fawcett. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, yeah, you know. So it's just like, yeah. At this point, it's kind of like it's overkill to remake a new era version of something. Like
Yes.
that's I don't agree with the whole new like let's keep remaking the same product a dozen more motherfucking times. Like
Well, and it was just like how they tried to remake the whole Ghostbusters team and make it all female, and that just didn't work out. People didn't enjoy it. They're like, no, no. Why
there's
would you
just
do
some
that?
things you can't. People gotta realize there's some things you just can't do because like
Like, I get that you want
you already
to
got
add this level of
you.
like equal playing fields and like equal opportunity. Let's all like see, our images in these particular roles that were like so popular, but it's not how it works. It's not.
Really don't. That really is not how it works at all.
If I'm used to seeing like fucking Dan Aykroyd as a certain role, I want, a male version of Dan Aykroyd. Like just makes sense.
Yeah, like yeah, like I just like I believe you can only penny pitch something for so long.
Yeah.
You can only squeeze so much out of that penny, like until the point where it's just like okay, now you're trying to recreate. It's like you're trying to make fetch happen,
That's never
and
gonna
it's just
happen.
not worth. This is never gonna happen, bro. Like and also and then like yeah, if you want to make more things for the kids of today, make some shit for their own generation. Generation X, they got all their own shit.
Yeah. I mean, there's like we
All
discussed
they movies
this.
came from original thought, and that's why they're classics because it came from almost original thought.
Well, and a lot of this like what they did is like even if it wasn't so original, they knew how to make it their own twist to make it feel like it was something new. And too much of it nowadays is just a copy paste, copy paste. Let's just hope they don't notice. But I notice. I noticed. Like, look, okay. I brought up the whole "he's all that," this "she's all that" remake that they did on Netflix, and I was like, that just didn't need to happen. You can slap fucking lipstick on a pig and it's still a fucking pig. That movie was terrible. You got people that weren't actors trying to act, and it was bad. There was no need to remake "She's All That" into "He's All That." Okay, no.
No,
Let's see.
it really
Glacier says
wasn't.
an all-female super bad would be so ass. I mean, what would be the point? Like,
Well, no, hell
I
no,
mean, super
hell,
bad in my
hell
opinion
no.
wasn't the greatest movie, but hey. I mean,
I'm sorry.
it panders to the male humor and the maturity at that time. You know what I mean? It's supposed to be like teen guys, like the maturity level. That's the whole point of the fucking movie. You know what
I
I
was
mean?
15. I was 15 when that movie came out. It forever holds a special place because it's one of the first movies I snuck. Whoa, not first one, but one of the first movies on my own that I snuck into, and I encrypted my suburban friends to do so.
Bad influence right there.
Yeah, I said, oh, so we're not 18. So no, no, yeah, I was 16 going on 17. So we're not old enough to see this movie, even though it's based on 16-year-old teenagers. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Can we have a ticket to this other movie then? That starts at the same time, bitch.
Let's just hope the theaters are like right next to each other.
And they were.
The only way you're getting nailed is if they
And
come in and check your stubs inside the theater, and they never do that. They
they,
never.
not at that time they wasn't like hell nah. And then I seen like years later, like I was a senior in high school. I went to the movies. I had went to go. It was only a couple years later. I had saw some. I went to go see the. I was at this point. I'm 18. I can
Mm-hmm.
go see any movie I want. I'm gonna go see the Notorious movie, the Biggie Smalls
Okay.
movie.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And I saw some girls from my high school. They snuck into the theater,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, "Ooh, they fuck." I knew exactly what they did wrong. They went in as a group. One, they
Mm-hmm.
all ran in the movie theater like making
Yep.
noise and giggling. I
Mm-hmm.
said, "So y'all fucked up right there." I knew somebody was
You
coming to
gotta
get
play it on
their
the
ass.
low low. You cannot do all that shit.
So what you do? So this is what I did when I was I forgot what movie we wanted to go see, but it was we was in middle school. Me and my boys, we went to the theater. We went to go see. I forgot what movie we snuck into, but we needed to sneak in there because it was around the time King Kong had came out, the one with Jack
Okay.
Black in it.
Yeah, that was like what,
Uh,
2004 ish, something like that.
2005, six, yeah, right
Yeah.
around there. So so we go up and everybody like, man, we can't see this movie. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. So we do the ticket trick.
Mhm.
And then like, all right, so what we did was we went into the theater, you know what I'm saying? All right, we go sit down in our regular movie, and then we send, all right, so all right, I said, all right, we're gonna do it in order. All right, so you two go to the bathroom and y'all watch each other's back, watch for the security walking through the theater and whatnot. So
Mhm.
my boy Nick, he go in, and then right behind him,
Mhm.
um, our boy Tyler, he right behind him. All right, so boom, they in there, they seated and everything. So
Right.
I got a guy, my boy Taylor, at the time. I said, all right, bro, all right, just all right. So I'm gonna be the lookout. I want you to just just walk across straight the hallway.
Okay.
He walked straight through the hall. He walked straight through the hallway. All right. So
Mhm.
now it's me. Now I am the factor.
Mhm.
I'm the blackest dude. Now I'm gonna make it clear. I am the blackest dude in the
Yeah.
group. I will get us busted because I look suspicious.
Mm.
Like I was like, whew, all right, here it goes. All right. I look around. I look around. We get in there. I get up there in the seats. We in there. You know, and then this, but thank God this ain't the era where they ask you, hey, can I see your tickets or anything like that? Because
Yeah.
they technically can't ask that no more because that's like, so
Well, I think
it's like
like I know with my theaters in my area, like occasionally if the person's standing the post, it's like the moment after you go and buy the ticket, you like walk in like two steps inside the building, and then they like ask for your ticket. They break off the stub, and then you just go about wherever you want to go. So unless they have
and
reason to
it
believe,
also it doesn't hurt to know people that work there too.
yeah, because they
It
don't
don't
have to
hurt.
give a fuck.
Yeah,
Shit.
especially if your friends at school, they're like, hell yeah, bro, shit, go see that movie, bro. I ain't gonna say nothing. Like, yeah, like they gonna turn their head. Like, oh, I mean, shit, you still paid to get
I'm
in
like,
this
if you get
motherfucker.
caught, you don't know me. I didn't say you could be there.
It's
Okay,
like,
don't say
yeah,
nothing.
did you pay $7.95 or $8 or $10 or whatever the ticket cost is? Because at the end of the day, all the tickets cost the same price. It don't really matter
Yup.
what the fuck you do,
They charge you on a goddamn
theoretically.
arm and a leg. Like, goddamn.
Whoa, what? I was like, bro, paying $17 for one motherfucker, one
Mm-hmm.
human being. That's
The
highway fucking
snacks and
robbery.
everything, like, bro.
Bro, like you almost don't want shit. I'm like, I sit here with Cottonmouth the whole fucking movie.
But sometimes you get lucky on the refills, though. So you get at least a big soda, you're good. But then it's like you have to hope somebody's with you because I ain't leaving my soda unattended. So, I mean, I always been blessed. My dad takes me to whatever movies. Like, when I was growing up, my dad would take me to whatever movie. Look.
I hate that they used to call them big. I hate they still call them big gulps. Like you can't say that
Mm.
nowadays. Nowadays it's gulp 9,000. Gop 9,000 with the hawk and the twister
look,
wizard.
look, I went to see Secret Window. I wasn't of age to see that. I went to see, oh God, Watchmen. Shouldn't have seen that one. Um, there was a bunch of movies that I saw over the years that I probably shouldn't have been watching, but I always went in with a parent or guardian, so it didn't fucking matter.
Yeah, my mom showed me. Well, she didn't realize she's showing us, but at the same time, she influenced this,
Yeah.
so it's all on her. So like, yeah, she showed us how to properly sneak into the movie,
I mean, to be fair, like when I was watching
and
at
then I just
home,
passed it around to my little white friends.
look, the movies I was watching at home were meant for adults anyway. So like, I was watching fucking terrible fucking horror movies and fucking action movies that was filled with violence and everything else and sex or whatever. And it's like, granted, you wouldn't see anything in those films, but still, like, I turned out fine. I think. Glacier has a question. Glacier says, "What was the best and worst movies of 2021?"
Best and the worst.
I didn't see many movies that I can recall off the top of my fucking head.
I mean, and also too, like, we didn't really get a whole, like you said, 2021. We
Mm-hmm.
didn't really get a whole lot of great. I'm not great movies, but we didn't get like a whole lot of content this year. If we
Yeah,
be real, like the best movie of the year is Spider Man. So from last year,
Yeah, and I've heard good things
It's,
about that. I already know the spoilers, so it
yeah,
doesn't matter.
like and really the theaters didn't really open up back up until like midway this year,
But
so or
was I
past
enjoying
year.
HBO Max fucking playing them on their thing? Hell yeah. But then
Oh
they
yeah.
they took that away.
Yeah.
I mean, Mortal Kombat was pretty good. For what
I
it
like
was.
Mortal Kombat was a good one.
Godzilla versus King
Kong
Kong.
versus Godzilla.
That
Woo,
was
that was my shit.
chef's
That was my
kiss. Let's see. I'm looking through Google just to see if anything sticks out to me. A lot of these movies do not stick out to me at all. So,
like Space Jam was all right, but it wasn't.
I'll put that on
It
one
was
of my
alright.
worst
It
movies.
was
It
alright.
wasn't.
It wasn't great.
Yeah.
Oh, I did like the Venus and Serena movie, King Richard, about
Oh, I
their
didn't see
father.
that. Was
I
it
liked
good?
that movie. It was good. It was a good movie.
I didn't see Venom, so I
Okay,
can't say
here's
anything
my
like that.
pick. Here's my pick. My 2021 movie. Now that I'm looking at it,
Okay.
Many Saints of Newark, the Tony Soprano movie.
Mm.
Ah, good one.
I
That's a
love.
good one.
That's a good one. I love that. I love. Now I'm
I
seeing.
watched
See,
the
I'm getting
fuck
all
out that
fucking
movie.
Jersey Italian up in here now. See,
Hmm.
I love a good like a mobster type flick. Even though he wasn't
Yeah.
technically a mobster, but low key
Yeah,
he
it's
was.
about the Sopranos. I love the
Um,
Sopranos. So yeah.
and I at the time I was trying to watch The Sopranos, through and through from the show because I never saw it before because I didn't have cable back in the day. So
Let There Be Carnage.
I haven't seen that, so I can't give it a. I'm sure
Yeah,
it's
it was a
good.
good one. It's a good one.
Once one of these fucking sites gets
Um,
it,
I
or
mean,
apps, I
the
should say.
newest Matrix movie just came out though. It really just came out on Christmas, so that I wouldn't even count that as
Christmas.
a 2021 movie because it just came out what like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. I didn't mind The Matrix, but everyone has their own opinions about that Matrix 4 movie. Um, did we really need it? No. Uh, I think a lot of people forget how the original movies were, so they're not understanding how 4 is really working, and that's why they don't like it. But we love Keanu in this household, so I can't give him a bad review.
Heard
I
the I never got a chance to really sit down and watch it while it was on there, but I know the Suicide Squad movie, the one that just came out.
yes, Suicide Squad 2. I did enjoy that. Interesting cast of characters. Some I wish didn't die within the first, 2 minutes, but hey, could have been interesting. But I get why they did it. Um,
That was a good one.
but that was so early on that like I totally forgot about that. Oh my god.
That was a good one.
Birds of Prey was good. I enjoyed
That
that.
was 2020 though. That's 2020 though.
Oh, was it 2020? Fuck.
That was 2020. Yeah.
See, there's a weird blurred line here because
I just hear such shame in your own voice. It's like, okay, fuck y'all. One of those. It's like
how dare you shame me on this platform?
the white woman. How dare you?
How dare you?
How dare you slap? How dare you correct me in front of my minions? Oh, oh god. Oh, oh.
uh,
The movies that can fuck themselves from this year, Candyman is one of them.
I didn't see that, but I understand
Don't
probably
watch
why. Oh, is it
Yeah.
like okay? I get the whole like social undertones and kind of shit like that with these movies, but like I get to a point that it's like enough's enough.
Hmm. Ooh, one of my personal fucking favorites. I even watched it with Faith in the summertime. The Fear Street from Netflix.
I love that.
Yes.
Das, bitch.
That shit was good. I watched all of them. 78, 90s, and the motherfucking
I
whatever the
loved
last.
I loved how they appreciated each and every time period. You know what I mean? Like it was just 90s, perfect. Like the look, the vibe, love it.
Yes, yeah, like everything. Everything was fucking perfect. The
I
70s, perfect.
and
Like,
there's apparently talks of them doing some more because obviously there
because there
is
was
a series.
there's a few they missed. They missed
Yeah.
the little boy, and they miss fuck the lady. They didn't do her.
Mm-hmm. Well, and that's
They
the thing.
did the preacher. They did the preacher who started it all. They did him.
Yeah.
They did the '70s with the camp, and then they did the '90s.
Yeah.
One of the more concurrent, and then of course the
Well,
concurrent
and
one
I
with
think
the
someone at the end, if I remember correctly, snatches up the book or whatever.
yeah.
So obviously, and the thing is, I think it's what by R.L. Stein, correct? Am I wrong, or am I? Or no, was
You
it
could be right.
or was it Why can't I think of his name? Oh my god. Oh fuck. Why can't I think of his fucking name? I'm like, they look fucking similar. That's the fucking problem here. Okay, bunch of white old dudes.
Hey, she said it. She said
I'm saying it. Fuck it. I don't give a
it.
fuck.
Right? She said it. That's her N word. She can say it. She can say it.
I'm white enough. Okay, like shit.
She said I am on the white totem pole. I can say that, my black friend. You, but yeah, those are mine right there. Yeah, the 20, yeah,
Like I said, a lot of it kind of blurred.
yeah. It just depends on what was your taste, but like any movie that just came out in like the last month from December and up, it don't count as 2021. I don't give a fuck what the statistics say.
Okay,
No,
yeah, it was R.L.
you
Stein.
released,
Okay, so I did get it right.
yeah, you released it in December of 2021. That is basically January of 2022. That is a 2022 movie when it goes down in
And
history if the release date.
that's
And
the thing. I don't
my
think
opinion.
they like. I feel like they didn't release as many movies this year, like you said. Like I just don't.
It really wasn't a whole lot, like a lot on the table, just because like most of us watch TV shows,
Hmm. A lot of it was
Netflix
spaced
wise,
out. Like it
or
was just ugh.
yeah, like if you ask what's like the top thing from this year, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like it will probably go back to shows if you look
Hmm.
at it. Like, if you watch Squid Game, you know what I'm saying? Like if you watch, you know what I'm saying? Like yeah, like
Squid
if you
Games was
watch
popular. Yep.
Cobra Kai, that's my shit. You know what I'm
I need to
saying?
watch it
Like
all the way through, but I understand it.
Big Mouth had a new season. It wasn't their best, but
Eh.
normally yeah, they normally on top of that shit.
Big Mouth has certain seasons that are good and some that aren't. It's that's probably like the second season that wasn't the greatest.
The first one
Um,
wasn't the greatest. The two in the season 2 and 3 classic, and then 4. Yeah.
the one with Camp I didn't like that much. It was just too.
I think that was season, but that was the first half of season 2, and then
Was
after
it?
that,
Yeah.
it picked up from there.
Yeah. It had its moments, but like, yeah. I don't know what
Season
else
3
did I
is
watch.
ever a stick out one to it. Um, yeah, it's just like yeah, like if you go back in 2020, yeah, the new I still, the funny thing is, the most concurrent season of you, I literally got like after I started it, got to episode 3, and I just kind of never started watching it again because the other shit started to come out that I wanted to watch, and then also I like fucking slave, so I still have to finish all of the recent season of you.
Yeah, like oh look, okay. I need to finish the last episode of the second season, and then I have to watch the third season. I'm slacking. I just don't have the motivation, or like some days my day gets away from me, and I just don't
It's
find the
hard. It's
time
hard.
to watch
It's
it.
hard once you're an adult.
It's hard to sit here and binge shit. That's what it is. Like when I was a kid, I could sit there and pay
Hard.
attention. Like I could fucking sit there and pay attention to something and no problem. But nowadays, like I'll have to sit here and like fiddle with my tablet sometimes because like I'm just like it's the show's
Other
not
shit
grabbing
is
my
on
attention enough.
life is on my mind 24/7. It's hard for me to just sit down and I see what they mean, like when you get older and shit like that. It's hard for your mind to just focus on the same shit after a while. Because after a while, you're like, well, fuck, I didn't. Back in the day, I would have binge watched the fuck out all these shows and had nothing to watch later. But
Right. I mean,
like now,
we had time because we didn't really have responsibilities back then where we could just like binge and
no,
like you're home from
no.
like back in the day, homesick from school. What did we sit there and watch? Maury, Jerry, all them motherfuckers. We could sit there and binge all that shit all damn day. Shit.
No, let's forget that.
God, those were the days though. Jerry.
was that one bitch Jenny? Yeah, or Ricky
Oh my
Lake.
god, yes. But their shows
And
didn't last as
fucking
long.
Ricky Lake lasted a while though.
Oh, and then there was I don't remember if you remember, but Jesse Raphael or whatever the fuck her name was. Sarah was it Jesse something Raphael. It was like something Jesse Sarah Raphael? It was this
Something
old
like
bitch. Like she had like a short pixie
yeah,
haircut,
old
wore
bitch. I know what you're
glasses.
talking about. Yeah. I know what old bitch you talking about. Yeah, it's just like yeah, but she was kind of short lived. Yeah.
Montel.
Montel was on for a while. He was on for a while.
Yes, he was. He had more of the serious stuff though. Let's be honest.
It was like a black Dr. Phil,
Mhm.
kind of like yeah, like but basically yeah, kind of like that because like his show segment was kind of like he would talk to people and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, he was more serious, and he did educate us on MS and stuff like that. So, God, it was a different time, man. Different
Different time.
fucking time. You didn't need cable for
I didn't know
shit.
Ricky Lake played in Crybaby. I didn't know that Ricky Lake played in Crybaby. I didn't know that.
Yeah, that was when she was
Yeah.
that was the '90s, so she was a bit heavy at the time.
Yeah, I didn't think it was her.
She also did Hairspray.
Yeah, I know that. I've seen her in
I think she did
Hairspray.
Hairspray near, well, not really at
She
the same
did. It
time,
says it
but
right here. Yeah.
yeah, I know it was she did it, but it was like around that same time frame, I believe.
Because Crybaby came out in 1990, so about 2 years later. But
God, I love
really, she
Crybaby.
filmed it. I know you do.
Crybaby was first off, okay. We all know my obsession with Johnny Depp. All right, he might be my daddy's age, but I would tap it like nobody's business. All right, okay, okay, no, okay, I love him. Um,
Jenny Jones. Jenny Jones. Yep.
oh
She
yes,
went off for a while. She went from like 91 to '03.
yeah. Remember when?
Sally.
Yeah,
Sally. I
there it
remember
is.
that
Yeah,
old
Sarah
bitch.
Jesse Raphael. Yeah. That's her fucking name. I was like, what is that
Sally,
other
that
name?
old
I was like,
bitch.
I knew there was three parts to her name. I'm like, what is that other fucking part to her name? What is it?
Hold on a second, guy.
And then Tyra, she had her fucking shit for a while.
Who
God.
is it?
Dun dun dun.
I gotta stop being so paranoid. But yeah, it's Sally. Yeah. I said, my many thoughts just went through my mind. I'm like, God damn, my straps in the car. My straps in the car.
I was like, we about to hear something go down.
So y'all hear, hey, break yourself. Boom, boom. Everybody's heart rate in the chat. Like, is this shit really happening? Is this motherfucker really the black cyborg like the picture says?
Hold on. Stalkers.
You done fuck with the wrong one, Esther. You done fuck with the wrong one, Holmes.
But yeah, like that was oh my god. There were so many
Yeah,
shows like
Sally,
that.
that's it, but yeah, Sally. I was like, that's that bitch name.
Mm. Tyra had her show like early 2000s, like mid 2000 range. That lasted for a bit.
Oh, and her name is spelled L-E. This other one who like went for a while, her name is spelled Leeza, Lee Zala,
Lisa,
something like that. Yeah,
it was
she
like
had a
Lisa
talk show from
something.
like yeah, she had it from like '93 to like early
Hold on, I gotta look
2000.
up this bitch because like it sounds familiar, and I'm like, I'm getting a picture in my head, but
Yeah,
I'm not
she like, oh,
positive.
the talk show era was crazy.
Like, that's all that was on fucking TV. Basic fucking television was all talk shows.
Yeah, once Oprah came and like a lot of other motherfuckers start following
Lisa
along, and then
Gibbons.
so many.
That's who
So
that was.
what?
Lisa Gibbons.
Yeah,
Oh my god, yeah, I remember that. I remember her.
and she did like 6 seasons. I
That was
was
a
like,
fucking different
man,
time, dude. That was such a different fucking
yeah,
time
that
for
time, dude.
television.
It's like, damn. And then after a while, you just started like you stopped seeing all those shows, and you're like, damn, where are all the good shows at? Oh shit, like.
Right?
There are all the talk shows. My mom and all them used to watch them and shit. Only so many was on at the time.
Mm-hmm. You picked and chose which ones were good and which were not. Like, that was like the same with soap operas back in the day. Like, you know how many fucking soap operas were on TV back then? You had fucking Days of Our Lives, General Hospital, fucking One Life to Live, fucking Guiding Lights, and some other fucking shit. And I'm like, my nana watched every single one. Like, it was ridiculous.
Like it was in the fucking soap operas and talk shows. Your VCR was being used.
Mm, ain't that the fucking truth?
For the, for the kids in the chat, a VCR was a recording
Mm.
device before there was TiVo and just daily recorders, and also before live streaming.
Breaks my heart that people don't know this. God, I have VCRs, bitch. I have a VCR. I have a DVD player, like an actual DVD player. Some people don't even have that. They just use their consoles.
I got my VCR in the
Um,
closet. I break that bitch out any day of
actually,
the week.
I might have two or three VCRs, not including the ones that are built into like two televisions. Okay, uh, so there's that. I have like two or three televisions that have built-in VCRs. Um, and then I have a big ass, if not two big ass boxes, maybe three, of VHS tapes. Oh my god. I would have had more had we not got rid of like almost the entire fucking book shelf of like my grandfather's tapes. Oh my god, we had everything.
Okay, side note.
Hmm.
Bitch, you look good. You look good.
Hey,
You look good.
thank
You look
you,
good.
thank you,
Okay.
thank you. I half-assed it today. I was like, you know what? I'll throw on a tank top, put on my sweater because it is fucking cold here. I'm wearing my sweatpants. That's what you're seeing right here because I'm like, I'm not switching on my fucking pants for nobody.
I sweatpants, gray sweatpants, and a motherfucking, you know, burgundy white beater. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just straight
I
chilling.
call
I'm
it wife.
like, you gotta stay warm,
I mean,
bro.
like, I said wife.
Wife.
These are the you gotta be why anime asked me like why do they call them wife beaters?
Uh,
Anybody who wears tank top beat the shit out of their wife.
that's pretty
That's
much what it
the
was.
that is literally the shirt. If you look at
Look,
everybody who's in there for domestic, they all came in with the wife beaters on.
look. I never heard the term wife beater, like as in the clothing. I never heard of it being called that until I got to middle school. Okay. Before that,
It's like
look. I always knew it as like an undershirt. That's all I ever knew it as because that's what my grandfather used to wear
right,
underneath his
tank top.
clothing. It's
It's
an
a tank
undershirt.
top. Yeah, yeah,
And
tank top or undershirt.
and
Yeah.
then I hear people in middle school calling a white beater, and I'm like, what?
I got my wife beater on.
I'm just like, okay, hey.
Got my wife beater on. You like wife? I thought they were for a long time. I thought they were saying white
Right,
beater.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like white beater shirt. Like I'm like, oh okay, you know. But oh no, it's wife. I'm like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like oh, it's wife. They saying wife. I was like, and then I thought about it. I'm like, oh shit, yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Yeah, everybody who
I
had
mean,
a
it makes
domestic.
sense because you got to think like olden times. Yeah, okay, it makes sense. All
Yeah,
right.
even the wives the wives of the person come out and they wife beater like you piece of shit,
Right.
you piece of dog dude, wearing nothing but his wife beater and no draws and out there screaming in the neighborhood ass naked with just a shirt on. They fighting,
I
they
just got
tearing up
the
the neighborhood.
image of what was it from Billy Madison when they're putting dog poop on that old guy's porch,
Yeah.
and the guy comes out to stomp it, and he's in his underwear and a wife beater. It's out of control. Starts stomping.
Man,
Oh my
man,
god.
that shit. So things got a little weird back there, but I think you my sister. What? No. Joe, my brother's name is Cletus. My brother's name is Buckwalter. See, we're not related.
You're
We
not
can
my
have sex
sister.
again.
You're not my sister.
Would it help if you're going back? I'm thinking your sister. Like I'm some kind of white trash bird.
You're my sister. You're my sister.
Oh.
I think I sent you the audio clip. I think I sent you a couple videos that have the
Yeah,
audio clip
yeah.
attached.
I
So,
haven't really filmed anything, but fucking shit, man. This
dude,
is
you should
bad.
start using your damn TikTok. I'm just sitting here acting a fool. Anytime I get makeup on, I'm like, you know what? I got time. Fuck it. I got an audio clip. I'm gonna fuck around.
By the time I really want to do it, like I like fuck, it's not. I want to go in my car and do it with with the actual outside lighting, and it'd be like fuck, it's dark now.
Now you just have to make time for it. That's all. Like just a
Yeah,
quickie one,
that's
you
all.
know.
Yeah, I just yeah, it's just been like I just like, and then by the time I get the present of thought to do it, like I'll do it later, and then where you're not doing it later, and then you should do it later. Oh, but too late.
Yeah, there's this
It's like
particular.
shit.
There's a golden hour, and like this time of year, it's difficult. I'm so glad I have a ring light now because like that helps dramatically with pictures and everything. That's why some of my pictures are looking pretty fucking fly nowadays. But yeah, like lighting, especially in my room, I have one source of light, and that shit a lot of time doesn't make me look good. Like right now, the lighting's not terrible. It's not what I'd prefer, but it's a lot better than some of my past streams where, you know. But overall, yeah, like lighting is a big fucking player and all that shit. Like right now, like according to that light and how the camera, well, the camera's right there, is perceiving it, you're not seeing all the tones in my eyeshadow. You're not seeing my very nude pinky lip or anything like that. And then for anybody who wants to know, my eyeshadow is kind of like this cotton candy, kind of like mixed up look. It's got a purple in the crease, pink in the center, and a blue and white towards the corner. So I'm sure y'all see pictures later. I've been doing it like the last few times I've posted pictures with that because it looks cute. But yeah, I've been fucking around on TikTok, so if y'all want to see me do TikToks, there's shit over there. Like I'm sure I could probably pull one up if I wanted to, but
Yeah, a couple of them. Like yeah, there's a couple of them I saw. Like man, I'm like, oh. I want to do this one I had posted. It was just like it's just like a dude. Well, a lot of people do it, but I want to do this one where they're like, "Ain't nothing cooler than an old black dude." Ain't he said, "A old black dude would change your whole day." He said, "How you doing, Mr. Wilson?" He said, "Ain't nothing." He said, "I can't call it my spoiling." Ain't no thing with a chicken wing when you give me some grease, I slide you some peas. You know what I'm talking about? Come on, nephew.
oh,
I want to do that one. There's a lot
like
of them. I'm just like, oh man, I can do that one. I can do
there's
that
some I
one.
want to redo. Like I want to redo my Clueless ones because now that I have the ring light, there's lighting's gonna be so much better and looks so much nicer. Um, I want to redo. I'll probably do the fucking Easy A monologue again because I love that.
I want to film. Like, I don't normally like film myself in the gym. Like, I'm not a
Yeah.
total douchebag. But but there's a I want like man, I wish my homeboy was there. Like, oh no, actually, I'd have a new workout partner, so I might have her like, hey, like, film me lifting weights using this sound. I want you to, like clip me doing, and then clip me doing it,
Right.
like, cause it's a video where Vegeta's like, strength is the only thing that matters. Anything else is an illusion to the weak. I'm like, man, if I can record myself working out, that'd
Oh
be
yeah.
fucking cool. I was like, oh man, I want to do that. I am like a huge like fucking Vegeta fan, like, cause he's basically okay. So any of you that watch Dragon Ball Z, if you never thought this before, what I'm about to say,
Mhm.
you ain't been really watching it. You ain't hearing Jimmy when you don't watch. Anybody watching Dragon Ball Z, by this point, if you haven't figured out the Super Saiyans are the niggas of the particular in that particular realm of the world, they are the black people. Think about it. When the moon is out, what do they turn into? Mm-hmm. Boom. Bomb.
I mean,
Dropped.
the one video that you did duet with me, you got a decent amount of views on, which I'm like, a bravo, a
Yeah,
bravo.
a lot of bot accounts followed me. I didn't think I was so popular. I got a lot of
You
bots.
know, you should do like those movie challenge or not the movie challenges, the music challenges where you like you can't react or stuff. Everybody loves
I would fail
those.
that. I would
I know. I'm like
fail
biting my lips
that
so fucking hard
shit.
not to do anything. I'm like, mm.
I'm not even gonna try. I'm just like, shit. Let them drop one of my joints on there. They play Dr. Dre on that bitch. Let me ride. I'm like, man, just another motherfucking day for Dre as I begin life.
I did find one that you can't sing, but it didn't say you can't dance. So there's my workaround. I hate when they say
I
don't
would.
react because it's like I can't dance, I can't sing. Then I'm like, fuck, this hurts. I can't. Mm. It's so much like restraint that I have to put on myself. Like I have to restrain myself from doing anything. It's ridiculous. I'll probably at some point redo the Motley Crue Dirt movie intro.
Oh, you want to redo that one? I remember you telling me you wanted to do that one again.
Yeah, I'll probably redo that one because I was fucking with it.
I
Because
did
like
like it. I
I don't
still
know,
liked it though.
my makeup
I still
wasn't.
liked
I
it.
wasn't feeling my makeup that day, so that's why I
I remember I
did
still
some of
liked
those
it though. It was a good one though.
effects. Yeah, it was a good one. I did some of those
Yeah.
effects, and then I wait till the music dropped to make it like go normal. So like almost like your VCR is like acting right all of a sudden. The fucking Dirt song was pretty good though.
Ooh, let me see which one he is. Yeah, I was scrolling. Welcome to episode one of How to Be a Better White Person. Oh, fun guy. Let's make this a
You're gonna want to watch that one.
crime committed by black people before use of the United States. Woo! Lord Jesus.
I saw that when I was scrolling. I was like, let me send this to you so you can judge it.
He said, "How to be a better white person." He said, "How to be a better black person." He said, "Learn the fact of the distribution before refusing."
I mean, he has valid points though.
Guess have I ever sent you the one where that same girl she does like a character called Kershell?
You did send me a Chriselle one last night.
Okay, yeah, she she did another one. Her ass is stupid. I like her fucking sense of humor. So it's Kershell, Christian and Kershell. Ooh, that outfit was good. Now when we did the Mommy Crew
Oh,
song.
okay, yeah. The
Yeah,
Dirt from the Dirt
that
movie,
outfit
yeah.
was fire, and the makeup job with it.
You know how hard it is to find the fucking music sometimes to do these things? Because, like, you have to work your way around, like, the rights bullshit, the copyright.
You look like an actual like you could be in the fucking video. Like I would believe it. Like they said you were starring in a video. I'm like, hell yeah. I did like when you did D12. That was a good one.
Oh, yeah. I did see someone, like, giving people the riot act for doing this, like, the D12, and saying, you're saying it wrong. They're, like, telling people they're saying it wrong. I'm like, bitch, you're saying it
Well,
wrong, too. So,
99% of TikTok keep doing that go little pop star, but keep saying go little rock star. Like everybody did that
mm.
shit so fucking wrong. Like I'm like, bro, why are y'all so saying go little rock star and it's pop? Like go little pope. Like
But I'll probably do more TikToks just because, like, my skin is, like, kind of evening out a little bit. I don't know. It wants to act a fool sometimes, so then I look ratchet as fuck, and it annoys me.
like it on the stage and drop the mic.
Welcome to these hot chicks, and I'm like, sup, ladies, my name's Summer Shady. I'm the lead singer of D12 Baby. They're like, oh my god, it's him. Becky, my fucking god, is that Eminem?
No, whatever I say is about you.
You're a
You're less
homeschooled.
hot.
You're a less hot
No.
version of me, a homeschooled jungle freak. That's a less hot version of me. I'll probably redo that one at some point.
Yeah, I gotta do. I still gotta play Dad, your dad, in the one where you're like, it's a dress.
I might redo that one at some point. I might redo that sometime this week or something, just because, like, I don't know,
If
the
you
lighting.
redo it, okay. If you want to redo that one, then I'll let you redo it because I was going. That was the next one I was going to film.
Okay. Well, if you want to react to that one,
But
you can do it. It's just because the way I had it filmed, it was like prop. Oh my god, the prop work that I did. I had it propped in front of my TV, so if anybody's watching, I had it propped right over here. It was the
it
worst
looks like
job.
underwear.
Lighting was terrible. So all that lighting that's blurring my face out and making me look super white, like I don't know if y'all can see that because it's gonna be super bright on the screen, but like I look like Casper the Ghost, and my face looks super round, so that's why. I also will say that dress is a vintage, well, not even vintage. It is a 1990s atomic age dress. I got it off of Etsy. Thank you very much. It is a baby doll skater dress, whatever you the fuck want to call it. So it's cute. I love it. Like we do have to find ones that we can definitely do at each other because like that shit's the fun part. I'm trying to get it to match up
Oh
right.
yeah, I was going still. I still have it like planned to do that one, and I still have plans to do the Caesar.
Caesar. Oh yeah, because you were gonna do the Caesar one. That's why I sent you the audio for it. And then
Yeah.
I was supposed to react to you as Lindsay.
we
Like this
did.
bitch crazy.
We've done it. We've done it. We broke Gretchen.
Wieners.
Wieners had cracked.
Yeah, like if you find videos that you want me to do, just like find them.
Oh yeah.
If it's got the right audio, we'll do it. It took me forever to find the one for Gretchen though. Oh my god. It was a nightmare. Hell,
He said, if you don't mind me asking, what color was this? Do we even have black one?
yeah, right.
It's like, do we even have a black one?
And hell, the intro for
Right,
the
we had to
Dirt
return
game.
it to the store because it was way too big.
Oh my god.
It's like, it's a taser. She had a taser. Oh god, who almost had a heart attack?
And then the teacher's like,
What
"You had
oh,
that locked up high enough."
we should be. You are my best friend. And you dying, me choice.
Oh my god, yeah.
He said, if I'm dying, you dying. Ain't no choice.
Yeah. Now that was a good one because that's 100% true. Anytime we're in a game together, y'all like. If I'm going, he's going with me. Okay. If we're getting fucked up, we're getting fucked up together.
Dying, you
Shit.
dying. Ain't no choice. Oh, one of my favorite ones on TikTok is like, we should do a reaction to this one. It's I sent you it. It was like, she's like, my husband is so loyal. He watches porn without women in it.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you should be the reacting parts. Like, I'm gonna tell her. No.
I'll fucking do it. I'll do it. I'll do it right after this fucking stream if I can get it good.
Yeah. Hmm.
Do you just want me to take the audio? Do you want me to duet the video and then you duet that one?
You record your part and then I'll do it.
Okay, cool.
The other opposition.
I'm just trying to get a clear what our plan is, you know.
So. I'm gonna tell you.
No, but we definitely have to find ones that we could do together because it's always fun, like feeding off each other in that sense and just waiting to see what the outcome is for the other person.
Ooh, I'm gonna send you exactly how we can do it too. I just sent you the video on how exactly we can react.
Okay, I'll check it after the stream and like, we're gonna be good. We're gonna be good.
He said, "Don't you dare." I'm gonna tell her. Don't you dare.
Get rid of this one. Where's my TikTok?
Come get these children up. No.
But no, that's what I have to do one of these nights is just like search for audios that we can fuck with and.
We still got up 6 fucking a.m. Hey, big facts. Generation Z kids will never learn that struggle, boy. How do we know we got a snow day? You got to wake up still 6 a.m. in the morning, hold and then wait for the schools to say, okay, we're closed. They send text messages out now. We've had cell phones in our era for a long time. For a very long time. They just now thinking of this.
Alright. The most I'd have to do is make sure I look the right direction when I do that particular video. Which should be fine.
To any Republican going to Philadelphia with guns to intimidate them, turn around and look at your life. A city who's
for anybody who's sitting here, if y'all ain't talking, we're just doing our own fucking thing at this point.
He said, city where the slogan is fuck around and find out and turn around while you still have your life.
Okay. I know which way I need to look then. Okay. I just found out from my other video how to look that way. or which direction I need to look for
Yeah.
it to work right. Basically, because okay, from my the that new video of like songs turning 20 years old, blah 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 bullshit. Basically, the way I point when it comes to the windows to the walls, I point it to my wall across the room, and that's the direction I have to look if I'm gonna be duetting with you. So at least that's how it should work.
In a straight up old fashioned fist fight.
Let me tell you something. Tell you something. Me and you, one on one, no one else around. I will beat your ass like a Cherokee drum.
Dude, that's so me, dude. And I think that's what I said under that video. I'm like, that's me. Like, I don't give a fuck.
Right?
I don't care if you're bigger than me or nothing. And as much as like I've had like random ass troll type people come in this chat before and try to start that shit like, well, I'm 6 foot something. I could take you. You can't do nothing to me. I'm like, bitch, you don't know shit about fighting.
Do you really believe
In front of me. Fist fight.
Let me tell you something.
One on one, no one else around. I will beat your ass.
Do you really believe
The Cherokee drum.
I might do that one. I'll fucking get the audio off of that and have to.
Me
it's the
and you,
truth.
one on one, no one else around. Dude, even I look at fucking Jason Statham. I'm like, bro, I get it. You're a really skilled fighter, but you realize The Rock is some average 6'6" guy.
He's
like,
a big
this is-
guy. Beefy.
That's a big motherfucker. Do you? He said, "Can you? Do you really think you can stand in front of me?" I'm like, I'm like, I would have been in another cell. Like, I think he'll stand over you.
Right.
He'll stand over you. He'll stand over you. He'll do a lot of other things and probably throw you. But stand in front of you, yeah, you're right. He won't stand in front of you because you're probably across the room already. He was giving you a pretty good ass whooping in Fast and Furious 7. He said, "Where I'm from, we don't settle our problems by throwing bombs."
No, we'll definitely have to work out the different ones that we do at because like we got talent, and I think it's fucking hilarious.
It's really easy to be good at sex. Just approach everything with the enthusiasm of a child. Put everything in your mouth. He said, "If it's nearby and it fits, put it in."
Okay.
so easy to be good at sex, isn't it? Oh my gosh. All you have to do is approach it with the enthusiasm of a child. Just put everything in your mouth. Like, if you can reach it on its face, that's where it goes.
His face, that's where it goes.
And once again, I dropped the
Oh,
socials
that
in
was my-
chat if you want to follow
that was my
on Twitter,
favorite.
Insta, or TikTok, face hey, blah blah blah. You can follow there. Go on. You were saying?
I was like, this is one of my favorite ones you sent me. Where you like when you're trying to tell your mom you're having a baby.
I thought you'd find
No.
that funny.
That was like, you know, what is it?
Seems like grandma loves being a grandma.
It seems like grandma loves being a grandma. She must love having grandkids.
Yeah,
I guess really.
yes, but not anytime soon.
I can wait.
That's the thing. I always find these funny ass ones, and I'm just like, yeah, today's the day with that
And
one.
it's funny, I sent you the same one where the "I'll beat your ass." You sent me it too earlier.
Yeah.
So I was like, I didn't know you followed that particular wrestling female. So I was like, oh, let me.
Well,
send
no,
it to
I
her.
think what happens is she like comes up in my feed quite often, even though I don't follow her. So I'm like,
Well, yeah, she gets some pretty good views on her videos. She get like 900,000 likes. So yeah, she's pretty viral.
mm-hmm.
I like the also my favorite one was with the mom did the broadcast about her baby acting up. That was Huh?
Kayla Sullivan reporting live from outside.
Kayla Sullivan reporting live from outside my son's bedroom.
My son's bedroom, where he's currently being
The
detained.
time is over. I can't really be specific. Hostage at Olive Garden early today.
I just go on these like
Right.
fucking sprees where I'm like, oh, this is funny. I'm gonna send it to you. This is funny. I'm gonna send this to you. Like that's all I fucking do.
I'm gonna do an H.O. Dirt one. I want to do the fireworks.
Oh,
You just stand there with a fireworks stand and tell me you don't have any screaming memes. Whiskey
that's
biscuits,
the thing.
biscuit
It's just
dudes,
it's
whiskey
finding the
don't.
fucking right the
It's
audio
just
for
finding
it.
the right one.
It takes a
It's just
while.
finding the right one and the right lighting, the right time of day, the ambition.
Hold on, maybe I found it. Hold up. I think I found it. Let me like the audio and then I'll send you the video because I think I found one. Hold up. I got you, boo. I got you.
Really short, man.
There you go.
Don't. You say you found one for me?
Yeah, found it. I found the audio.
That you found.
You're welcome. I also found another audio just in case that's not the full one or something.
No, he got just enough.
You can stand there owning a fireworks stand. Tell me you don't have no whistling bongos, flame splitters, whiskey biscuits, honky lighters, cherry bombs,
I don't know if this one's a different audio, if it's more or not, but here's another one that's also the fireworks stand.
Weeny, little itty bitty
Yeah.
short.
Oh, we've almost been streaming for 2 hours. Wow.
I know it's talking at this point.
I know, like everyone like bailed on us. We're just like talking to ourselves.
We can watch it later, whatever they miss.
Yeah, next time come prepared, bitches. I gave them fair warning, and then like come with your questions and everything.
Come with your
it.
questions. We're gonna talk. We'll talk. Because then when you don't have it, you're gonna miss it.
Right? I mean, I was told like, why can we have another podcast once the next podcast? And like, I don't know, I have to work it out with Davis.
Don't you tell him.
And then boom, they leave us.
They leave. But guess what? Still they still live, Cobra Kai.
Right?
I am literally like all team fucking Cobra Kai, like with Johnny. Like I'm like I am a full non-supporter of Miyagi Do. Fuck Miyagi Do. It's Eagle Fang / Cobra Kai gang over here. You know, like
Wow.
yeah, fuck Miyagi Do.
Don't say that about
yeah.
Mr. Miyagi.
No, not Mr. Miyagi. Just fucking
still.
Daniel LaRusso bitch ass shit. Oh, hoe ass boy. It's his damn fault this shit happening. If he just left well alone and left Johnny alone and let him start his dojo where he wanted, but he want to reawake sleeping dogs. He want to be a bitch. Come up in there telling what I'm not gonna do. But you didn't. But hold on. Here's the thing where I got a problem with Daniel. You are a hypocrite because you made yourself famous for kicking me in the face. You bitch ass dude.
I mean, to be fair, Johnny deserved it because he did break the motherfucker's legs. So.
Well, when you really watch Cobra Kai, though, you realize, and not even just from Johnny's breaking, but you realize, like, kind of Daniel kind of put that on himself.
Oh.
If he just hold on, because if you rewatch Karate Kid, the first one, if he Johnny just went over to he really did go over there just to talk to his girl, like you know what I'm saying, like hey, I just want to talk, like I'm trying to figure out what's going on with us, you know, like. But you know, she, you know, saying she here, you know, flirting with the new guy, you know, saying trying to find some new dick. Hey, more power to you, boo.
Well, maybe
But
Johnny was a dick in general. So,
still, all you had to do was talk to him. But you know what I'm saying? Then here come Mr. LaRusso over here trying to play Captain Save a bitch. Like, now you got your ass. What's up? Now you want to take
uh,
karate and shit.
I
See,
fucking
if you
can't with
just
you.
let sleeping dogs on, and also
I
too, now
mean,
you're
okay,
making a name off of me. Now you're making a name off of me.
y'all, what do you expect, Daddy? Just fucking like get his ass beat every fucking day? Like, what the fuck?
But technically, Johnny did stop fucking with him, and then Daniel came in there with the water hose and sprayed him with it, knowing
I,
damn well you probably about to get your ass beat.
I mean, hey, yeah,
Just rewatching Cobra Kai kind of makes you look at it differently. It's like, damn, all
but
that really did. Like Johnny was not lying to Miguel the way he told the story. He capped a little bit, just a little
a
bit.
little bit. I mean,
like,
okay. I'll have to rewatch fucking Karate Kid and fucking watch Cobra Kai from the beginning because like
just
I don't
watch
know.
it. I rewatched it and it kind of breaks it down in a different aspect. It's kind of like what? Because even fans say like, well, shit, you kind of root for Johnny now because you kind of look at Daniel a little
Well, and I
differently
think
now.
and the big problem is you see Johnny as like he lost everything. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
his prime
You
was
know,
his childhood
and
basically, and after that
yeah,
everything
he
went to
kind of like
shit.
lost his confidence. He kind of spiraled. He goes off to have obviously go to college and everything like that. Said fuck it, kept living his life, But and then now he does become a very shitty dad. Obviously,
Yeah.
you feel
Saber
for the guy,
says,
but you also feel for Robbie too.
yeah.
Because we all grew up like Robbie.
So Saber says Cherry would be a Cobra Kai. I can smell it. Why do you say that?
No, she's Samantha. She's Miyagi though, but then she would love the power you get from being in Cobra Kai. You would love it a little bit.
Baby, invest in both worlds, okay?
I mean, they also got Tori too. They got Tori, so yeah.
I mean, I
I'm
dabble in the martial arts, just a little bit.
I actually box. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so I would rush all they ass. I'm not giving them the room to kick me one.
Like, I'm not
Um,
properly trained or anything, but I know some stuff. I also
you
practice with
know,
like wooden
he
swords and
said,
shit
oh,
like
"Hold on,
that, so.
here's some of your attacks." She said, I know, scratch a bitch. I know, crazy hoe.
Facts.
You got me fucked up style. Stupid.
Facts.
Wait. Crouching mice with a little bit of hiya, bitch.
Like you thought, motherfucker.
Right, you thought, bitch. a little, a little cat mastering cat fighting, hair pulling, eye gouging, ball grabber. Hey,
I'm
that's my
ruthless.
style, bitch. She said, "Oh, and I'm mastering the knife of chefing. Sha, pocket
It's
sand,
true.
bitch.
It's true.
My speaker to take is pocket sand,
Sha sha sha.
Learn that from Dale Gribble. I said, learn that, bitch. Oh man,
Yeah, the thing is, it's
my
like I.
style is my style is nigga. What? Back up. What's up, cuz? What's up, nigga? What you gonna do? All this is just flinching. It's like, what's up? What the fuck? What's up, dude? Bust a move, make a move. Wait, what you want to do? All this just act like I'm about to hit. Like, what you want to do? Huh? What you want to do?
All right.
Never really. Like, what's up? Flex a little bit, throw your chest out there. You're like, yeah. Huh? Yeah, what you want to do? You ain't gonna fight me now. You ain't gonna fight me now. Yeah, that's right. You better keep walking.
It's all an
I'm just
intimidation
playing. I'm
tactic.
just
That's all
playing.
it is.
And like, I'm just playing. Get against the wall. Hey, I'm just playing. Man, I'm just playing, man. But I beat your ass. Yeah, shut up. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I see me on Xbox then, and you know, yeah, you ain't want
Find
me
me
in
on there,
Call of Duty.
bitch. Yeah.
Want me.
Dude, that funny you bring that up. Somebody wanted a 1v1 me on shipment on Vanguard the other day.
Oh God.
I was like, bitch, I am rusty. I do not like shipment to begin with, so fuck no. Like, how are you gonna come into my stream, don't even follow me, never been here before, and you're like, 1v1 me? Bitch, nah.
Well, want me. What? Everybody's solution. Want me then. Oh, so what you gonna do? Yeah, want me. Yeah, you ain't gonna talk. Yeah, you talking all that good, but you want me though.
Mm-mm.
You want. Yeah, you don't want to run the ones. Yeah, that's what I thought. Nah, but fucking man, but yeah, but I love that show though. Yeah, but just watching it,
I've seen bits and pieces of
it's
it.
like when I first saw it, I was like, oh, so it's like telling it from Johnny's perspective.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I like that.
Like, I
You're
feel.
like, yeah, you watch all three Karate Kids movies, you like, well, fuck, I'm burnt out on Daniel ass. Like, yeah.
I didn't care for the third one because that was the one that had Hilary Swank. I think it was
No,
Hillary. Yeah.
no, the third one was still Daniel, and then that next Karate Kid is technically the fourth installment. That's what Hillary.
Was it? Because I thought, no. Wait, is it? Hold up.
There's a Karate Kid 1, 2, and 3 with Daniel.
No, I was pretty sure it was
And
a
then
1 and
after
2
that,
that was
the next
Daniel.
Karate, and then after that, in '94, that's the fourth installment with Mr. Miyagi.
I'm gonna pull it up just to be sure because I don't know. Because isn't it the second one they go to Japan, right?
No, the second one is where yeah, they go to Okinawa, and then the third one is where Terry Silver comes into the picture. And then,
Okay,
the
yeah, you're
third one
right,
they
you're right.
open. Yeah. Oh, I'm a Karate Kid.
For some
fanatic.
reason, I think one of them wasn't popping up in my brain. I don't know why, but and fuck
Yeah,
the
second
new
one is
age
where they go to
Karate Kid with
Okinawa,
Jaden and all that.
and then that's like that's the Jackie Chan and
like
wannabe
look,
Daniel.
I love Jackie, I do, but you are
But
no
you ain't
Mr.
Mr. Miyagi,
Miyagi.
bro.
Okay, yeah,
You ain't Mr.
exactly,
Miyagi, bro.
exactly my point.
We have 10, 20-year-olds living in a $5 million
Hype house.
But
I've never heard of this shit before. Oh, do you see they put Troy on Netflix?
no, I didn't see that.
Yeah, they got Troy with Brad Pitt. Every time I'm on fucking Instagram, they keep talking about watching the opening scene of Nocturnal Animals. I'm like, okay, what am I watching? It's just a bunch of fat bitches. Like,
Is that the reason why? Maybe I don't know because like
I guess so. Yeah, I'm
look,
like, okay.
the only reason I watched that fucking that show on Netflix called like I think it was like Sex Life or something was
Yeah,
because they're like you need to go to this particular episode, this particular time frame, and that's when you see dick. So
I'm like, okay,
hey.
like yeah, it's kind of like, well, it's kind of like, well, okay, like one of those moments, like,
Well, because people are like,
watch
oh my
Hall
god,
Pass.
I need to watch
I
The
want to
Dirt
see Hall
again.
Pass.
I'm due to watch The
Oh,
Dirt
you are,
again.
yeah. That movie is never coming. Like that movie is forever a classic.
Well, because they keep fucking adding shit, dude. And I'm like, I have to watch it. I have to see.
Like really, I never see them take it off. Every time I'm on Netflix, this movie has been on here.
It's a fucking hit, dude. It's a hit.
It's like, yeah, why remove it? It's just your movie.
And you have people
know
like
what I'm
me
saying?
who are gonna sit there and fawn over the guys that are playing the guys in Motley Crue, and it's just like, oh.
The characters are just perfect. You literally couldn't have made a better cast.
Like Douglas Booth as fucking Nikki. Oh my god. Yummy.
Yeah, the guy who played Mick Mar,
Yep.
like, yeah, perfect guy. Machine Gun Kelly is the perfect Tommy. Even
yep.
Tommy said, like, this dude is me. Like,
Fucking ditzy,
like,
lanky, all good. Like, yeah.
he looked just like me, yeah.
Yeah.
The guy who played Vince Neil looked just like Vince Neil. Like, yeah, so it's just. And hell, honestly, Vince was an asshole.
Yeah, he was.
Like, he was a bit of a dick. I'm like, this.
Like, I
He
got.
fucked his own manager's girlfriend. I mean, even though she's a thought herself.
I mean,
you
they
know what
all
I'm
kind of
saying?
did fucked up shit. Look, Nikki fucked that chick that was Tommy's fiance.
Yeah, not Heather Locklear, but the other.
No,
the
yeah,
Playboy
the other
girl.
one. The other one that called his mother a
Playboy
cunt.
girl. Yeah. Well, yeah, fuck her. She deserved it. Yeah, fuck that bitch.
Well, then
Yeah.
then she stabbed him with a fucking pen in his shoulder. I'm like, the bitch deserved to get popped in the face. I'm just saying.
And call his mother a whore, and then then you wanna like, then you go sleep with his one of his closest friends in the band.
She did that before she called his mother a whore. That was the best part.
Oh wow, fuck that bitch. Yeah,
Yeah,
fuck
yeah,
her.
yeah, yeah. Because the way it goes is they're getting set up because they were gonna film the music video, and Nikki's banging her in the back, and I believe snorting coke off her fucking ass, and then Nikki comes out, meets Tommy's parents. It's like, oh, dude, meet my parents, and like Tommy's mother embraces them, and it was very cute, very beautiful. And then she comes out, and Tommy's like, "Oh, here's my fiance," and they're like, "Oh." And because his mother said, and look, she's Greek, so her language barrier there, and she's like, what you call a groupie?" And that's exactly what the bitch was. It's a groupie. I don't know.
Exactly. It's
Shit.
all they care.
You
I
just
mean,
fucked his
like,
fucking best friend in the back, dude. Like, you're the definition of a groupie.
big definition. Yeah, man, poor Razzle. Poor
Yeah, I
Razzle.
feel for Razzle. But it is what it is. Shit happens, you know what I mean? It's
Oh man.
people are dumb, and they're dumb when they drink, and that's sad facts.
Yeah, that's the same. Yeah, I'm up here rewatching it right now. Yeah, that's the same bitch. Yeah,
Hmm.
30 bit.
But you have to watch it all the way through again because they keep changing things and they keep adding like the music videos that they filmed afterwards or whatever bullshit or wasn't edited in time or some shit. They go in more detail in certain scenes, like the
Like
fucking whole thing.
they keep editing it and stuff like that. Cause I swear that I be watching it sometimes. Like, wait, this was not there.
That's why I
Who
need
the
to watch it again because I think they extended another scene. So, like the one he's like
fuck?
getting fucked up on heroin, like he's like losing his fucking mind with a gun in the damn room or whatever. And
Now I'm watching it. I'm just kind of like, yeah, like
hmm
I'm just kind of fast forwarding through it and like kind of like looking at the bottom clips and stuff like that. Kind of like just to see if anything has changed. I mean, other than that, like it look on my end, it looks pretty. Yeah, it still looks pretty fucking crystal clear. Only part I never really truly paid attention to was that one. I'm like, oh yeah, that bitch really did. Yeah, do that.
oh
Yeah.
yeah, if you ever watch it all the way through again, yeah, you'll see there's differences, and I can tell right away. They extended a lot of stuff.
Most movies are like that, and most movies are like that. You can, if you, especially if it's a movie you watch religiously, you can tell when something's different.
I wish they would release
Like
it
the
on DVD
minute.
though, dude. If they released that on DVD, I'd be so happy. Shit, I'd wear that shit out.
Oh. All right. I'm like, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Hold on, wait. I think I see something that don't look familiar.
Cause a bitch loves a rock star. Let's be honest. Oh, they were so great back then.
The mama does gotta come back and shit like that. That's why the manager got fired because he didn't know his place. Like, don't try to. Yeah, you don't know the history behind that, bro. I wouldn't. That's one thing I would never do. I don't fuck with parents and kids and shit like that. I'm like,
Yeah,
nah, I
he
don't.
should have never forced,
You
Nikki's
know
mother
what
on him or
I'm saying?
anything
Yeah,
like
like,
that. There was trauma there. She chose men over him, and you know, I mean, the ones that he truly cared about it was his grandparents. Like that's,
yeah, these dudes would have been dead by now if they lived in this era doing that shit.
I mean,
Just because they, if
Nikki.
they lived in this era where the drugs are more, not even saying more hardcore, but like they got more drugs than what they had back then.
Hmm.
Like
Well,
now,
and things are
drugs is just
laced so
common.
much more now that,
Yeah, it's like exactly. It's like it's so much more laced. It's a lot more variety on a lot of shit they can get into. You
and to be
know,
fair,
obviously, and honestly, the band would have been over when Razzle died with Vince because Vince would have been in prison.
oh yeah,
There's no way in this era
things were
you get away
so
with that
lax
because
back
social
then.
media is around. Yeah, you lucky social media didn't exist then because they would have somebody would have caught all that shit.
And like the fact is, when Nikki had OD'd and he was in the ambulance, had that paramedic not kept on trying to work on him and like give him a shit ton of fucking morphine, or not morphine, what's the fucking word I'm looking for? Adrenaline. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
if that guy had just given up and like when he flatlined and couldn't do anything, instead of saying, "Oh, Nikki Six ain't dying in my fucking ambulance," had he not kept going, Nikki would have been done. Like,
Nikki would have been done. Yeah. Yeah, Nikki would have been dead. Um, freaking Tommy would have been too caught up on fucking pussy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just some bitch probably would have said something. I'm pretty sure a lot of girls did say something about him, but because back then everybody was so
I mean,
protected, like,
they did some disgusting shit back then. Let's be honest. Like,
yeah,
Tommy and Nikki's whole bet on seeing how long they could fuck somebody without taking a shower was pretty gross.
these dudes is prime definition of like, especially in the if you doing any of that shit in the COVID area, oh my god, you ain't selling a record.
I mean, they've matured quite a bit now, and
Oh,
thank God for that.
I mean, all of them are in their fucking 60s. You would hope they fucking
Well, not
matured
all of
by
them.
now.
Some of them are in their 50s. Well, Tommy's in his 50s yet.
Tommy, I thought Tommy was like,
No, Tommy's like my dad's age. He's still in his 50s.
I swear I thought he was older than that. Yeah. No, yeah. Well, he's 59.
But still, he's still in his 50s.
Oh,
But like,
don't age him. I was like, well, shit, he damn near in the 60s. Shit. I was like, damn,
I
these
mean,
niggas ain't that good.
they all had their issues, and they're lucky they came through it. Like being drug addicts and alcoholics and everything else. Especially Mick. Mick was drinking just to help with the
Man,
pain.
I'm surprised he's still kicking. He's 70, and he been 70 years old since he was 20 something.
Pretty much.
This man's body probably hurt, boy.
Well, because he has that particular condition,
Yeah,
and so it fucks
yeah,
with
that's
him. It
what
fuses
man.
everything together.
If his shit was hurting him then, I guarantee his shit is fucked now.
Well, I think he's had surgeries where it helps, manage the pain and help with that, and I think he's doing a lot better than what he originally was. So that's why he's not
Yeah.
dependent on like the alcohol or anything like that to get him by. But he was like the voice of reason. Like he was obviously older than the rest of the guys, so he wasn't there to fuck
Yeah,
around. He had children to support. He was like, I'm no. I need to know you're going the distance.
like I need to know y'all not bullshitting. Exactly, yeah, y'all not bull. Yeah, cause yeah, Nikki's 63. Tommy is obviously the young one of the group.
Yeah.
Um, the two
Vince.
youngest ones are Tommy and Vince.
Yeah.
Vince is the year older than Tommy.
Yep.
Yeah, so yeah, the other two oldest ones is Nikki and Mick.
Yeah. So
Yeah, so yeah, and then Pam, she's 54. I can't believe she's that old now.
and she's doing her own thing. She's either marrying some random person for like a week and then divorcing them or some bullshit. So more power to her. Whatever makes her happy.
Do your thing, boo boo.
I mean, she's more kind of to herself nowadays. Like she does photo shoots from time to time, but she ain't in like the limelight like she used to be. Like
Oh, definitely not. She.
I think she has other projects she does, and she's more low key nowadays.
Yeah, she just.
Other than that,
Her
it's more
kids.
like just trying to be civil with Tommy anytime their sons have some sort of event where they both have to be there.
Brandon looked just like Tommy though. Yeah, Brandon looked just like Tommy.
Yeah.
Dylan looks like Tommy, but more like Pam.
I mean, the genes are strong in that one. Let's just say, like,
Yeah. Tommy's genes are strong. All his kids look like him though, for sure.
yeah. There's no doubt.
But
And
definitely Brandon is probably his spinning image.
yeah. Well, and look, he's remarried now, so it's like, he's doing his thing.
That Pam's like, fuck marriage. I'm not doing this shit again.
Well, no, the last time she got married was like,
Tommy.
no. She's been married since Tommy.
Well, probably not very long because it don't last forever.
Like after her and Tommy were on the rocks. Then she wound up, I think getting pregnant, and then they split. They got back together. I don't know. It was like their whole relationship's weird.
February 1995, Tommy, 96 hours and 4 days. Yeah, the wedding and bikini, yada yada yada. So after the 1998 divorce, Anderson engaged. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, Marcus Scumberg, whatever his name is, the actor dude. They broke up in 2001. So basically,
Oh,
two
let's
years
see.
later.
I'm gonna look at it too, cause
I'm just looking at it too, and then
yeah,
yeah,
she
yeah,
she
no,
fucking married the dude that had the sex tape with Paris Hilton,
yeah,
Rick Sullivan.
that
Yeah,
I think that's the dude, the Marcus guy. Yeah, I think that's who it is. Um, it was yeah, and on
yeah. She had Tommy,
July 18th,
Kid,
2006, it
Rick
was announced that
Sullivan.
she was married to Kid Rock. Yeah, she was married to Kid Rock for a little while.
Well, she kept going back and forth between Tommy and Kid, and then they kept fighting and shit like that. So she perpetuated the fucking drama between them. Like, let's be honest, because they really didn't like each other at all. Okay, so she got married to that John Peters. That might have been that rich dude, and then she like divorced him. Unless I don't know. I'm so confused because I know she married somebody, and then they like kind of split.
2000, February 2007, Anderson said that she often had sex with Lee since their divorce. So in June 2008, they said that they were trying again to make things work. In 2007, stated Ellen DeGeneres that she was engaged, and to Rick Salmon applied for a marriage license in Vegas. So in 2007, married Salmon in a small wedding ceremony.
Hmm.
Yeah, so basically, I'm counting about like yeah, 5, 6 times she's been
And
married.
then the
So at
last
this
marriage,
point,
she married her bodyguard. So,
and then that didn't last forever. That
well,
ended
apparently it
3 years.
says they're still married.
Oh wait, in 2017. So on December 24th, Anderson married her body. Oh, that guy. Okay,
Well, it's saying 2020
yeah.
they got married, so I don't know. According to Wiki, I don't know.
On February 1st, she was announced that she and Peter had separated. Peter was her last marriage. So in 2020 she separated from one other marriage she got
She
married
got
a
that
year
annulled
before.
because it was a short-term marriage, and then she married her bodyguard, who is Dan. And
Yeah,
yeah,
Dan, and then her and Dan got married 2020 December
Christmas Eve.
24th.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah. Well, I mean, this so far this is the longest one.
Hey, I'm just waiting for the whole the Tommy Pam movie that's supposed to come, or whatever the fuck they're calling it.
That's gonna be. I mean, but at this point, he's old enough to know, like, hey, like you know, hey,
They
you
both
saw the
did.
tape.
Yeah, it
You
was.
saw if you're a young man who is in the arts of porn, you seen the tape already, so
Look. I even stated this. I got
you know
bullied
what
into
you're getting
watching it
yourself into at
when I
this
started the
point.
stream.
Exactly.
I think it was Stalker and somebody else was bullying me into watching it. So I was like, you know what? I'll do my homework. I'll watch it.
No
And
quality.
yeah, I wasn't
I told you
impressed. They were
every
acting like it was so
every
hyped up, but you know.
yeah. I told you. I remember the other day. I was like, man, every because I was like every sex tape back then sucked. Stupid. I mean, because I'm like, I mean, technically that's true. Like all of them, all
Look,
everybody's personal sex tapes nowadays, the quality is just it's slow. It's
yeah.
especially if you're just filming from a phone or a video
Well,
camera.
like that's the thing. That's the main point I had to bring up is like the lighting wasn't good. Obviously, we're on vacation, so a lot of what they were doing was out in natural lighting, which wasn't the greatest lighting. Um, the equipment they were using. Um, I've seen both the Tommy one and the Brett one, both poorly filmed.
Yeah, that one sucked though. I mean, the Tommy and Pam is literally the first of its kind. That's why I think that's why it's so spectacular is because it's it's the first almost first ever sex tape, at least release wise.
Well, and look, I watched it because like people were like, "Oh, you haven't seen it, you should see it," and they were hyping it up. So I was like, "Fuck it, I'll watch it." It took me a while to find it. Um, found both of them just so I did extra credit. I watched the Brett one too. I'm like, yeah, it looks like a generic like I was on vacation. Here's a spur of the moment like, haha, let's film this shit. You know what I mean? Like, I feel bad
Okay.
for them. Like, I don't condone somebody stealing somebody's sex tape and posting it without their permission.
I don't even it looked like she don't have much of like there's not nothing like even if she said no, don't film it. Tommy already got the motherfucker out. Like it's like
Yeah.
at this point, well, you're just a victim at this point because it's like I'm recording this.
Like, what do you expect's gonna happen? Okay, you got Tommy Lee in a fucking camera. What do you expect? Shit. Like,
I mean, after, like the Tommy one, I can understand if it was mortifying and stuff like that. But at that point, if you're gonna do another, after a while, it just
Well,
seemed now you're just chasing at
I
this
think the
point.
more mortifying thing was like the tape was stolen from their safe and everything like that. And I get that. That's an invasion of privacy. It should never happen to anybody. Your shit shouldn't be put out there without your permission. I I don't condone what happened to them. But then you went and made one with Brett, which eventually also got
Now it
released.
looks like you did it on purpose. Exactly.
I personally would be more cautious in how I would do that or how I would store these particular films. You know what I mean? But that's my personal like that's what I told you. I was like, I already know about the sex tape. It wasn't that great, but I was like, I'm here for the drama. I knew that's when you said, oh well, back then everyone's fucking sex tape sucks, and I'm like, well, mine's gonna be a fucking production, and you're like, wait, what?
Yeah, that's it. Wait. Wait.
And
What's happening
I
here?
said hypothetically. I'm just like,
I was like, wait, because I was, wait, is the
and
little
then
flower coming out of his throat?
and then he's like naming off the fucking sites, every fucking site.
I said
I was
Pornhub,
dying.
like video, Reality King,
I was like,
Bangos.
hypothetically. I'm just saying, I would make sure the lighting was good. You know.
I'm like, what quality? I'm like, what quality? What quality? We calling everybody. I'm the manager. I said, I'm the manager. I'm filming us. I'm filming us. I said, front row seats. Don't charge me. I'm not.
I
I
mean,
am part of the team.
if you want to do shadow puppets, I'll do shadow puppets. I'll make sure the lighting is certain. You know what I mean? Like, goddamn.
Like, you want me to do shadow puppets? Like,
I will try to make it not as grainy as the Brett one. Okay, I'm here to help you.
Hey, look. I saw so many different productions. I've seen. If you want to do more of a home video, we can still do a high quality home video version of this shit. Still, you know what I'm saying? Hey, iPhones, good quality video. Okay, just so you know, we don't even need expensive equipment. We just need an iPhone, an Android, and and a circle, and a circle. You know,
And just be good at editing, because if you need an edit, that's okay. Like, we can brighten
we
shit up.
gotta
We can
like,
make it
all
look
right.
good.
And also find some local artists that don't mind having have them sign the rights. Like, hey, your song is gonna be in my movie. Um,
Hey.
just expect like, yeah, like, okay, we need original scores. Could we play any other music? We're gonna get banned. Okay, all right, people, let's get to work. Let's go. Let's go. All right, we need. All right, we need some ice for the females. For the female actress, we need ice. We need ice. Plenty of ice. We need those nipples hard. Get them stat. Stat.
Gotta have a fluffer on the crew.
Right, gotta have a fluff, right, son. All right, I need you to go in your dressing room. All right, I need you to think thoughts, and stay and keep that thought. Do you need pills? Okay, don't fuck my movie up or you're fired.
Lord.
All right, guess all great directors have to get in their own movie. So, fluff
Let's
me.
go. I mean, this is the
Prep
awkward
me.
time for anybody that's coming into this chat. They'll be like, what the fuck?
Prep me. I'm going in. That's exactly what that's going to happen. I'm like, prep me. I'm going in. I'm going in.
Oh my god.
Oh, man. Nah, but yeah, but fuck all. Yeah, but even after the Kim Kardashian
Mm.
and Ray J's tape quality sucks too. It's just
Amen.
the only time it had a good angle is when she was doing the first ever Goat 9000 with the Twister Wizard.
And some people are just so annoying during their sex tapes. Like, you don't need to be over the top, bitch. Like,
After a
I
while,
don't
it's just
know.
like it's blatant. Now, after a while, everybody's just blatantly trying to do what Kim Kardashian did, get fucking billions of dollars and make a whole motherfucking career out of it.
Look, she was set up nice because she fucking fucked a celebrity. She was virtually nothing. Yes, I know who her daddy is. Her daddy was a lawyer, a high profile lawyer. But
At that time when she fucked Ray J, she's known as
she was Paris
what's
Hilton's little personal assistant. That's all
yeah,
she
like
was.
that's for her best friend, but yeah, basically her personal like makeup artist and bitch that follows her around.
Yup. So had she not fucked Ray J and got like the tape and everything and all that shit, she would have been nothing.
Nobody's gonna know. Like, oh wait, that's the dude from the OJ case daughter. Damn, she thick, or things like that. But pretty much now your name is out there. So now, and it's like it's crazy how your company, babe, but the roots of your company and billions of dollars. This is where it's gonna go back. It's always gonna trace back to that damn tape.
And look, you can tell if you watch that tape, you can tell nothing about her's real. Okay, babies. If you think her butt's real, it ain't. Her titsy ain't real. Nothing about her's real. She got her nose done and everything, dude. Like, she saw that money and she's like, cha-ching. Let's remake this shit.
Ching.
Because if you saw, like, on her show back then, like, when the Kardashians first started, she was super fucking thin, no butt, nothing. Like, come on now.
Big facts, yo. Big facts. Get the fuck out of here.
But hey, I'm not one to judge if you got the money to spend on fucking plastic surgery, but don't act like you didn't get nothing done. Okay, there's too many of these females that act like they got nothing done and then they preach, love yourself. Like, you're gorgeous the way you are. No, you aren't. You didn't love yourself to say the same. Fuck. Don't tell somebody the same damn thing. Shit.
Like, also, like, you mean love yourself, bitch? You plastic out.
That's my thing. Don't contradict your damn self, all right? Like, if you're telling people to love themselves and love who you are, you don't have to change. Then why is your face full of plastic and your nose ain't the original nose you had and your lips are filled up? Like,
Miss Kardashian and the other two, the one who like did it. And don't try to give and Chloe's in a position where you can't give nobody no motherfucking relationship advice. Like nobody should be coming to you for like Chloe. How have you made you and Tristan work? Only answer you can say is, well, let him cheat. Let him cheat. He'll come
he
back.
made her look like a fool on more than one occasion, and she still deals with him. Like,
It's not for the last 3 years. But hell, as long as they've had a child, however old they shit is, that's
he
like
cheated
how
on
long
her. Cheated on her while she was pregnant.
with another bitch.
And then you're finding out as you're raising his daughter.
With one of your sister's best friends.
Yeah.
At the time.
And some other chick. There was some other chick that he was also fucking with, because they got caught at the hotel. And then so.
Oh yeah, he just had a baby with one of his trainers.
Because he was obviously he's been back with Chloe. And then turns out this woman's suing for paternity so that he has to pay her. And he's trying to deny, oh, no. Well, paternity test proved you're a motherfucking liar. So while you were sleeping in Chloe's bed, you were also sleeping in somebody else's bed. No. I should say lack of their sleeping because for obvious reasons. Sleeping. Damn straight.
Okay, it ain't much sleeping. And I'm like, hey, look, I wouldn't be sleeping either. I'd probably be awake all the damn time.
And I think with Chloe, she was like hoping like, oh, I can work this out with the baby daddy. Like I can have all my children by him and it'll work out. But like he's making you look like a fucking fool.
You left Lamar like hell. I mean, I get Lamar was a start at it, but you left him quicker, and you staying with this toxic motherfucker longer than you stay with your old ex-husband.
Right.
So, like first sign of trouble with him, you leave him. It wasn't like he was cheating. At least I don't know, but I mean, at least from what I understand, he was not cheating. He was just.
It was a problem with substances. Yeah, it was a problem with drugs and all that. And then when Lamar had that incident at the Bunny Ranch, I believe it was, out in Vegas, and obviously she was next to kin, they were still married. I think, to my knowledge, I think they were still married at the time. She had to make the decision. So the family was there supporting him the entire time. But you're going to keep giving a chance to the motherfucker that keeps cheating on you. It'd be a different thing.
Back.
It would be a different situation if they had like an open relationship where they had an understanding, like, yeah, you can go fuck other people, you can do whatever you want there, kind of situation. But that's not what they had. That's not. I get that. There's people that go about and have babies, and they're fine with it. And it's an open relationship. They can have children with whoever. But dude, no. You were supposed to be exclusive with this girl, and you fucked her over and made her look stupid. No. I feel for it, but
some things you just gotta let. You gotta leave some of these motherfuckers alone. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I get it, y'all a certain life and stuff like that, but it's comes to a point where you just gotta let sleeping dogs go, boo boos. Y'all poster children of toxic motherfuckers. Like
He's a dirty
y'all
fucking
deal with these
dog.
you deal with these toxic ass dudes until the motherfucking until you just realize like, well, I can't keep dealing with the same
And the
motherfucker
worst
over
part
and over.
is like he sends like a bouquet of roses to his daughter the day that the news comes out that you fathered this child, and it's apologizing to Chloe. Don't take it, Chloe. You can co-parent all you want, and that's do a civil thing like that, but do not let that man back in your bed. Nope, nope.
Leave it be. Let it go.
Let that sleeping dog lie.
That's at that point, yeah. That's community dick.
Like I said,
That's what it is.
their relationship was under different circumstances, if it was an open relationship, if they had an understanding like, hey, you can sleep with whoever, if you have kids with them, whatever, that'd be their business. But from what it sounds, they were supposed to be monogamous, and that's all who they were supposed to be with. So you were just being a dirty fucking dog. Fuck you. You know what I mean? Straight up.
I would leave that alone. I would have left that alone after the Jordan Wood situation, to be real.
Mm-hmm. You could
I'm like,
have
honestly,
look. She could have left
let
him
that
alone,
shit go.
had her baby on her own, and just he could have visitation all he wants.
If a motherfucker is
But
trifling enough to cheat with your sister, your young sister's best friend,
mm-hmm. It's fucked
like,
up.
yeah, you need to leave that alone, bro.
Well, and it's pretty trifling. Okay, even like the whole situation with Black China and Rob, that was trifling too. Let's be honest. That was a fucking trifling situation. Like,
That shit ended a long time ago.
look, China did what she did because it was revenge. It was what it was. If we're being fair, it was revenge because Tiger was with, fucking around with Kylie, and she didn't like it.
I mean, you try to one up me and end up with one of the only boy they got in the family
Mm-hmm.
on the Kardashian
Now,
side. Other than that,
good thing, Kylie has no ties to Tiger. She didn't get pregnant by him or nothing, so that was good. Because that would have been a weird fucking situation to explain, okay?
yeah, she got Travis Scott. Yeah, Travis Scott.
Well, yeah, now she's with, she only has kids
I
by
know.
Travis. So.
I thought about that too. I said, "Ooh, what if she had one with Tiger?" And
Mm-hmm.
that's some. Yeah, I did
Because
think that. I remember I had that thought at the time. Like, what if she had a
those
child with
kids are going to share a half
Tiger?
sibling, and then, like, technically, like, your
That is some
brother and...
brother cousin bullshit right there.
Yep, thank you.
What?
That was exactly my point. That would have been the worst part. So she's lucky she didn't get pregnant
Brother,
in that whole
cousin,
situation,
brother. Yeah.
and she dropped him.
So what you mean to tell me? So you mean to tell like I would have been leaving at the family reunion? I'm like, you mean to tell me
Mm-hmm.
like as the child? I would have been like, wait. So
Yep.
Uncle Rob's son or daughter is my auntie and niece, but also my brother and sister. Oh my god, that shit is fucked. I know that thought had to come in the room somewhere. What if you get pregnant by this, bruh?
That's the thing. That's a good thing Kylie got out before that happened, because that's what I was thinking the entire time. And I'm like, and then we hear that China, she got pregnant, and I'm like, oh fuck. She did it. She did it because she had an attachment. That's all she did. She did it to be vindictive. That's what she did. That bitch just wants to collect the fucking money. Like, let's be honest. Granted, most of them don't have money, but still. She wanted ties to that Kardashian family because she wanted to rub it in. She'd be like, haha, now you got to deal with me forever. That's what it was.
Yeah, because that's basically that's what it exactly was. Like, cause like she obviously on record has beef with the other sisters. Kim, Chloe, and everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She got beef with all of them, including Kylie. Now, ha, bitch, I got your brother.
That
It's
was the thing.
easy.
That was the main thing. Is she just did it because Kylie was dating Tyga, and she obviously wants Tyga, and that wasn't gonna happen.
And Rob is so damn, and he's still strung out and beat up over Adrian, and
Yeah.
Adrian Bolt, whatever her name is.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still distraught over that relationship.
And that's the thing. It's like, and the fact that he was dealing with his weight at the time and the diabetes and everything like that. So, this woman showing him affection and showing this, and then,
That's the hoes is cheaper than therapy.
mm.
They cheaper than therapy. They'll make you feel like, woo. They'll make you feel good. They bad for you. They bad for you. They make you feel good.
Like I said, that
Ain't
could have been
no.
a very weird country bumpkin, backwoods bullshit family right then and there. Like, let's be honest.
I remember I had that thought. I remember even talking to you about it when that
Hmm.
shit was going down back then. That would have been too much for me. I'm like, that's too much for me.
I was thinking about
That
it and
is
I was just like, this is gonna be fucked. Drop on the socials again so if
this
you want to
is
follow me somewhere in the
one
chat. Boom.
hell of one hell of a family reunion. Uncle brother,
Uncle brother. Uncle brother
Uncle
cousin.
brother, Jeffrey. Daisy Dukes on and shit like, oh, it ain't my niece sister.
Like that would have been such a fucked up family. Like
What?
my brain can't get off of it
I
now
mean,
because I'm like,
Chris would have just been shaking her fucking head like, what did we do in our past life? Maybe we should have took OJ's side, like, cause this is some shit. Chris is gonna feel cursed like a motherfucker. She's like, what did I do? Maybe I shouldn't have fucked around on Rob. Like,
well, they have beef
I
with
did
like
this. She's like,
the,
this is my fault.
and they obviously have beef with the, well, what was Rob Kardashian's new wife prior to him dying, because I guess she's a bitch or some shit and she's not allowing them access to certain things or blah blah blah, or I don't know, it was some stupid shit. I don't know if it was like an inheritance thing or denying them something. I don't know. It was some craziness.
My girlfriend being 6'1", if I had it, like, if I was married, I'm like, what if I had a, what if my wife is 6'1"? I'd be like, if I'd be up here like, man, you ain't gonna be talking shit to me. I'm looking up here. You ain't gonna be talking down to me like that.
Shit.
You gonna respect me.
Weird role reversal.
Sit your little ass down. You know what? I'm gonna chop your knees off, bitch, and then you're gonna be 5'10", just like me. Shut up. You gonna walk
Ugh.
around your nose. You know, you can't technically you can't tell her to get on your knees and give you head. You just gotta lay down at that
Right.
point. Even if she get on her knees, she's still 6'1". Damn, bitch, how tall is you?
We love a short king.
Right, love a short king, right? Carry me on your back, bitch.
I don't know. It'd be weird. Like for me, I'm like 5'4", 5'5", so I'm like average height, but still kind of short. I don't know. It'd be very weird to date someone shorter than me. I don't know. It'd be very strange.
5'4", 4'11", dude. You like? I'm gonna get my boyfriend beat your ass. Hey, where that nigga at?
This
Then you
motherfucker
go
shows
down.
up.
I'm right here. I'm like, hey, bring that motherfucker outside. Where he at? Hey, who that talking? Oh, you right here. Hell, I actually ain't gonna lie.
Hmm.
I booked in a dude that was like that. He was that short. Like I almost laughed. Like the only booking we get that day, the only booking we get in that day, this little short dude. I get him out the car. I'm thinking he about to be normal height. He get out of the car. He looking up at me. I almost
Hmm.
laughed. I said, and then I gotta. I always ask all the people when I uncuff them. Like I almost laughed when I asked it. I said, if I uncuff you, ain't gonna give me no problems. I just gotta ask the question. He said, "Nah, I ain't gonna give you no problems." He just wanted to the whole book. I said, I ain't even gonna grab this little nigga. I know little niggas can fight too, but come on.
He could have been
I will
explosive, and
fold,
you wouldn't even know it. You'd be
bro.
like,
I'll
guard
fold
down.
your midget ass. I'll fold your midget ass, no problem. Like I don't even. I have no fear. I don't give a fuck if you know Brazilian Jiu Jitsu, and it's catered to you. Fat like. I will bite your ankles, nigga. Like big facts. You even try to put me in an arm bar.
My God, I
Like,
can't stop
look,
yawning.
I'm like, I'll slap you off my wing. Get off me, little. Get off me. Oh God, man, that's I would just die. I wanted to die. Then when he left, I died laughing. I said,
Right.
I'm done. I've seen everything. I've seen everything. I seen him on the street the next day when I was driving to work because he had just got out of county, and I said, oh God. They even probably like How you doing, little fella?
Right.
I'm laughing at him. He probably been in jail for double murder. he said, what you go to prison for? For beating a big nigga that be laughing at me about my height. I ran him over my car.
Next thing you know, he's
Tried
gonna be
to
carving your
kneecap.
fucking name into his fucking cell, and you're just fucked. You're next on his list.
I'm like, God damn.
Oh
See,
my
I didn't mean to call you Shorty McKnight. Like,
god.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call you a midget stripper named Sweet and Low. I'm sorry. I'm s- I'm sorry. That's
Okay.
I'm sorry, man. Like I didn't mean to call you the little dude from the Dr Pepper commercials talking about it's so sweet. I didn't mean to call you that. I didn't mean to call you a motherfucking Puss in Boots over here. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't. God damn it. I'm like, God damn it. He, he gonna go on the killer spree and start with me.
Right?
Let this motherfucker boy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like I didn't mean to use measuring tape to find out your exact quarter in height and say it's a kilometer. Like, what? This motherfucker want to die. It's like, I said, hey, little fella, we got the kids meal. You want
Oh
you want
my
a little
god.
TV dinner? You want a little TV dinner with some mac and cheese?
You're just asking for it. That's what you're asking for. You're just asking for it.
At one point, I felt like, bro, come at me. I don't care.
God damn.
At that point, I'm just like, bro, come at me. I'll let you get the first. I'll let you get the first swing. Put up your fisticuffs. Come on, put them up. Put them up. He said, hey, wait. Before you do, look in the sky. What's that? That's a plane. What is it though? Boss, it's the plane. It's the plane.
You're
Look in
terrible.
that. Oh God.
You get your ass beat. I wouldn't be surprised, man. Like,
Right,
shit.
a video went
You
viral.
deserve it.
Big black dude got took by this little ass dude. He headbutted him, victimized him. He screamed, "Help me! I love it." There's so many of them. I swear it was 8 of them, man. No, it was just him. Man, I got beat up by 8 black dudes. Lying and shit. Like I got beat up by a gang of black dudes. Yeah, yeah. They was all big and black and mean. One of them said he did 20 years in prison. He just got out yesterday, and he heard about me. He said, "I'm gonna beat your ass." So we arrested the perp, Mr. Low, Sweet and Low.
Hmm.
You,
Nah, you don't
so
fuck with people that are short like that. You don't
no,
know.
realistically, I've seen little dudes about that guy's height I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen a big dude about 6 foot. He got his ass beat by that little dude.
Damn
Like little
straight.
dude got a running start, jumped up, headbutt his big ass, dropped him, and then just start. And he felt big dude fell his knees, and little dude just start making him across the face. Just beat the brakes off that motherfucker. I'm like, God damn. He said, "Hey, do what you got to do to win."
Oh. According to TMZ, according to the death certificate of Betty White,
What?
she apparently died from a stroke. A stroke she suffered nearly a week before she passed. So it tells me it was probably a mini stroke, which wouldn't have
Yeah.
affected her naturally, for all I could know. We.
She has a history of having strokes and stuff like that.
Yeah, it says, which is a loss of blood flow to a part of the brain, resulting in brain tissue dying, or being damaged.
At that point, she's just too old to recover. Her body
Yeah,
just can't
it
fight it off.
says she suffered the stroke 6 days before her death. But it said she was alert and coherent after the stroke, and she died peacefully in her sleep at home. So I guess they didn't, you know,
I mean,
think of anything.
when you're that age and you have a stroke, it takes a lot out of you.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, it takes a lot.
I'm
It's
reading
like,
the article, just kind of like looking over it and seeing. Cardiovascular or cerebral vascular accident can be caused by blood clots or broken blood vessels in the brain. So yeah, probably what happened is she probably had a mini stroke, which wouldn't have alerted anybody, which is possible. Or maybe they thought something was up, but she seemed okay afterwards. Who knows? Um, I mean, which would tell me she wasn't on blood thinners. Usually after a stroke, they start you on blood thinners, or even if they had an inkling prior that you had like high blood pressure or anything like crazy, they would start you on blood thinners. Well, I shouldn't say high blood pressure, but you know, if you there's a possibility that you're going to have a stroke or anything like that, they try to get you on blood pressure medication, and if you need blood thinners, they'll get you blood thinners and all that stuff. Um, I'm not a medical professional, so do not take any of my advice. So there's that. Take what I say with a grain of salt.
Yeah, I said
I will
I
not
am
be
not a
held
medical.
liable. I will not be held
I'm not a
liable for your
medical
stupidity.
physician. I can't tell you exactly what's wrong with you, but I will tell you this: I'm not supposed to give you all this medication, and I'm not going to, and I'm not going to start to.
I
If
am
you
only
die, and
speaking.
after I
I'm only speaking
had
from
you,
experience of my grandfather having a stroke when he was 84, 85. About 84 years old. He was about to be 85. He had a stroke, which took his ability to really walk. Well, his one leg was basically taken out, and this whole thing. He could talk. He could do all that stuff. It was just his leg never came back fully. Years later, he wound up having a second stroke because the hospital fucked up and didn't give him his medication while he was in there, didn't give him his blood thinners. We didn't know, and they hadn't been giving him his blood thinners for a few days. And he had another stroke, and they tried to say it went up the same neural path, which is impossible because that path technically dies. So, whatever. Um, but yeah, usually if they know you've had a stroke, they start you on blood thinners and get you set for that. I did hear of something from YouTube of somebody else having a stroke, and they said that their uncle had a stroke. I'm assuming his uncle was like in his 70s or something, had a stroke. He lost his ability to talk, but he wound up having another stroke about a week or so ago, but regained his ability to speak again. He's just having trouble swallowing. So I'm like, that's fucking incredible. So really anything can happen on the spectrum. Anything's possible with these medical things. But anytime, if you think someone's having a stroke or you think you're having a stroke or you're having anything like that, go to the hospital immediately because rule it out. It might be nothing, but it's better safer than sorry. Go to the hospital, get it checked. I digress.
facts, facts, yo. Hey, if you see a spot on your, don't question it.
If
that
you're so
looked
worried
at.
about it, get it checked. You know what I
Mm,
mean? Like if something's wrong, you're having the worst headache of your life, and it's not normal, and you never had one like that before. Your sight's going, dizziness, whatever. Something's not right. There's a lot of factors that are, contributing. Now, some cases it's just blood, like low blood sugar or something like that. But better safe than sorry. If there's any tingliness, numbness, pain, difficulty breathing, go get it checked immediately.
mm,
Immediately.
exactly, big facts. All right, so to continue also from an earlier thing. All right, so you picking Miyagi Do, Cobra Kai, or Eagle Fang? Which one you joining?
I don't even know all of them though. Like I know what Cobra Kai is,
Okay.
but isn't Cobra
So,
Kai run by the fucking douchebag?
oh wait, what's you on season one of that?
I haven't watched it all the way through because I haven't had time. My dad's watched all of it, so I don't watch a show until he's done.
I got you. All right.
I've seen bits and pieces, so I don't know about Eagle Fang. I think that's what the new season's bullshit, right? Because that's when
Yeah, it's the third season,
Johnny
but
and
like,
Daniel were supposed to team up, if I remember correctly.
yeah. All right. Okay. So all right, just from from your experience. So you join in. So bits and pieces, but you basically seen it earlier. All right. So with Johnny is the Cobra Kai sensei, the main one.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Grown. He's a little grown now. You know what I'm saying? All right. You joining Daniel or Johnny?
I'd probably join Daniel at that point, and here's why: because I think with Johnny, he was still holding on to the resentment. Like I get what he was trying to do; he was trying to make it over, but he was still somewhat following in the footsteps of his former teacher. You know what I'm saying? And he was about to bring him into the fold to teach these kids, and then he saw what he was doing with these kids, and he was, executing the same abuse that he did to them. You know what I mean? So at that stage, I would have to go with Daniel. You know what I mean? But I appreciate that what that Johnny then eventually breaks free of that and it's like, no, 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 you're not going to, corrupt these kids and do what you did to us.
Yeah, I'm going with Johnny. All right,
Mhm.
because also what you said too.
Mhm.
But I like how real and authentic he is. I'm
Right.
not.
Right.
He say because the things he's saying to the kids is not wrong. He said, "Do you think anybody in the real world is going to care about you having a deformity or things like that
Mhm.
or asthma? You can't do this because you got that." No.
Right.
I like the values that he teaches them. You know, even based off things like like oh, like you think anybody's gonna care? Your dad's not in your life, things like that. Like I like
Mhm.
the mentality he's instaking in these kids in terms of like give them a little bit more rougher edge, a little bit to let them know like, hey, but this is your chance to fight back. This is your chance to, what I'm saying, to not let those things hold you down.
To prove
You
yourself.
strike
Yeah.
first. You strike first. You go, you go head on and let them know that hey, you're not afraid.
Exactly.
You flip the script. Flip the script and create your own narrative
And that's why
because
I
you
can
can only go.
appreciate what Johnny was doing in that sense.
Yeah.
But the fact that he was about to go down the same path with letting his former teacher be a part of, and I get why he did it.
And,
Like he
and,
had a soft
and,
spot for him,
and
but you
and
know.
I understand because and I understand it to an extent because like Kreese was like a father to him at one point, you
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? And then Kreese thought of Johnny like a son. So it's like you know what I'm saying? Like I understand why they let each other back in because they think maybe this time it'll be different. Especially with somebody you truly care about. I'm pretty sure Johnny has a soft spot for Kreese, but it's just he's an asshole.
Yeah.
And Johnny didn't want to be an asshole like that. Johnny wasn't an asshole like that, you know what I'm saying? But his basically his two fathers taught him that. Kreese and then the asshole rich guy who's his stepfather. Who did he have in his life? Two assholes. So of course you're automatically gonna learn how to be an asshole.
Right.
Especially being that young. But like, you know, it's like
I
yeah, I understand where Johnny's coming from. So that's why I fuck with Johnny more. I like, and that's why I'm on Team Eagle Fang too. You know what I'm saying? Because like, hey,
I
you know what I'm
think
saying? It's Eagle Fang / Cobra Kai gang over here. Then once you watch the rest of it, you gonna know what I'm talking about.
I will say this. I will attempt to in the next few days try to watch through the seasons. I know the it goes pretty quick in general.
It's
Um
30
Legit, my dad finished the fucking latest season within a day. This motherfucker
I
got
did
up in the morning and just fucking watched the entire fucking day. I was like,
if I didn't have to go to work the day it came out, I was literally I literally had to stop the show at episode 7 and like I started watching it at like I want to say like 11 o'clock.
mm-hmm.
Got all the way to episode 7 by 2 o'clock. I'm like, I would have finished this shit in the next hour, like,
Right.
like that easy. It's basically all the seasons are like a movie. You can now, if you watch them back, you can watch it like a movie. Like,
Right.
oh, I watched the first movie, now I watched the second movie, I watched the
Mm-hmm.
third movie. It goes by so fucking quick. It don't even feel like you're watching the show.
Right.
But yeah, but that's yeah. But I like the let you know what I'm saying. And he hell like but
Mm-hmm.
Cobra Kai Cobra Kai is like probably the most badass name you can have for a
Oh
dojo.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That
I'll
is
give
like
you
literally
that.
the perfect fucking dojo name. Miyagi Do. I'm like,
Like I get why he did
oh,
it
I don't like
for
Daniel.
like.
I guess I don't like Daniel in the show.
Mm,
And you'll kind of see you as you watch it. You'll kind of see why I'm kind of like I lean away from him a little more in the show wise because he kind of in a way he kind of started this shit because it wasn't a big fucking deal at first when Johnny opened up his own Cobra Kai because Johnny trained as a Cobra Kai student. He has a right to open up a dojo because he earned his black
I
belts
mean, the
with.
worst part is he's not going about it appropriately because he didn't get the proper, licensings and all that shit to operate a
Oh,
facility.
yeah, he get on. Once he learned that he fucked up on that, he tightened up on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the only reason I like. And then Daniel over, my old childhood bullies are back. Oh,
I
fucking
think
shut
I
up.
know from like the first season. I think Daniel's instinct was to be cautious because his fear is that it's going to happen again. It's going to happen to the same
Right.
kids over again.
He
They're going to get
think all like,
abused.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
He thinks he's drinking some kind of old demons or some shit. I'm like, dude, it's not. No, I mean, it like the man needs a job. Like, and he want to do something where he's not just saw as a fucking asshole and a festation on life. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like, or he doesn't have to sit here and slave and work for somebody else and do something he's not good at.
Right.
Like, he's always been good at martial arts, and then that's what I was telling Faith when we was watching. I said Daniel beat Johnny in one tournament. If Johnny wins that tournament, he's a three-time champion. Other than that, he's won two of these back to back before Daniel LaRusso entered. I
Mhm.
think Johnny know what the fuck he talking about. Cause, and I'm not trying to spoil it, but in the newer season,
Mhm.
Daniel talks to Johnny like he don't know what the fuck he doing like at all. Like in terms
Yeah.
of karate, I'm like, Daniel, you do realize this man won this thing 2 years in a row before you came to the valley.
Yeah, I think with
Uh,
Daniel, he's like on this high horse in a sense. Like I get where you're coming from on
he
that.
think Mr. Miyagi like that's why he pissed me off in this season is because he think Mr. Miyagi way is the only motherfucking way. Like there can't be any other way. He trying to accuse Johnny and everybody else like it's I don't want my kids fighting like Cobra Kai only offense. Sometimes you gotta whoop a motherfucker's ass. You can't sit here and play defense all day. Sometimes you just gotta go in there and sometimes you just gotta go down and put a motherfucker down. Fuck all this waiting in the tap
But
shit. No.
that could be well. That's the thing. It's mainly a code within the martial arts world. Is like the whole point is just to be able to defend yourself. You're not necessarily supposed to do harm just to do harm. You know what I mean? It's
But
just
in the case of the Miyagi though kids, they always getting what I'm saying put down by these damn Cobra Kai kids, which I don't like most of them. The Cobra Kai
mm,
kids, they some dicks. I hate that group in terms of
yeah.
like yeah, all of them are fucking little assholes. I like the first two seasons of Cobra Kai people, like, cause you know what I'm saying. But after when Kreese take over and bring back Terry Silver and shit like that,
Mhm.
yeah, this group is just a bunch of dicks. like, but but that being said, like yeah, like sometimes with like when you dealing with like the assholes Miguel was dealing with when he first got, sometimes you just gotta beat those guys' ass. You know, guys like that, you just gotta go in there and fuck them up, like, cause that's the only way they gonna get it. Cause
Right.
they gonna keep calling me Rhea, picking on me, and I ain't never threw one punch at these men. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Sometimes you just gotta put a motherfucker down. Now, other cases, like yeah, sometimes you can kind of like that's how I look. I would tell my kids like, look, it's not all right to fight and all that thing like that. But sometimes it's only one way some people gonna understand some shit. Sometimes, so,
Mhm.
and when you're dealing with somebody who just keeps coming at you for no damn reason, sometimes talking it out is past that. It's past that point. You got to be ready to throw hands with this dude the next time he or she. You just gotta you just gotta bite the bullet and take the suspension. Daddy ain't gonna be mad at you for defending yourself. Cause this bitch got me. Cause if not, I'm gonna say I'm 15 and beat the bitch's ass. How old is they? They 15. Well, I'm 12.
15
Let's go.
too. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's how
exactly.
that one goes. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm 15 too. Let's go. Let's get out the car.
Let's see.
Hey, don't tell your mama. Your mama ain't gonna understand that. Like, hey, where you at? Oh, we went hunting. Yeah, went hunting. Why are your knuckles bruised? Oh, a goat had me fucked up. So it wouldn't quite go down. So I had to. What you talking, huh? You ain't gonna die. You ain't gonna die, motherfucker. Cobra Kai, bitch. Right hard, straight, no mercy, no mercy. Well, how long we been on here?
Almost 3 hours.
Yay! We started at like 3 o'clock.
But we'll wrap it up because it's getting late.
You almost time for you to go. I know. I got the trigger too for the damn thing.
I mean,
Damn it, I
I
just
can
can't.
try to get on tomorrow
Well, I
night.
know you're gonna be on sometime. Yeah, I know you're gonna be on sometime tomorrow. I'm like, it's just like, damn, like, man, I got 2 days off, and one of them just so happily fall on the
It's on
night.
the
You
Monday that
like,
I don't. Yeah.
yeah, you don't particularly
What I
try
could,
not to play.
if I can get on like around 7, 8 o'clock my time, that's about 6, 7 your time, depending on the range. So,
Yeah,
I mean, we
yeah,
could plow through them. There's only three, and
yeah,
it
like
doesn't take that long.
it's only like I mean, it literally only took us an hour to do it.
Hmm.
Oh, I got when we wrap up the when we end, let's end this, and I got something to tell you off the stream too.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll end it there at the 3 hour mark. We're happy that y'all came to join us. Whoever's watching this on the playback, you missed out. Uh, next time, come prepared. When I give you warning, come prepared. But yeah, it's been fun. It's real. Stay safe, stay hydrated, wear a mask, social distance, get the vaccine if you can, be kind weather, don't be us. I love you all, and I'll see you guys next time.